Oh,
That's
look.
okay. Right now, your character is in a tent outside of town, so all you know is you woke up. This paladin who asked you to leave him to Tunstead seems to have gone missing in the early morning. About 24 hours ago, you spend the day doing what?
Whoa.
I'm going to the inn to have a beer.
Oh, this is different.
Look
Is
at
this the same
that.
town?
NPC?
Yeah.
Well, one NPC.
Yeah, I didn't get around to placing the rest of them. I couldn't find a NPC I liked for Baron, so I was going to try to find a 2D model for him.
I don't mind that.
Or just get a picture and I'll create that token for you.
Alright, drag your character out.
Is that the second floor that's floating?
It is, yes. It's not that high up.
High enough.
Holy shit, yeah, that's pretty high, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not that high up. It's only a regular 2-story building. I just put it that high so it's not blocking the view of stuff behind it.
Are
So
you
you can actually
fucking
see in the
kidding me?
building.
I was looking for ditch water and there was a well here the whole fucking time.
You didn't ask where a well was. Alright, Endo, your character is right here. You woken up for the next morning. That paladin still ain't back yet, so what would you like to do?
I'm going to the inn to have a beer, man.
Okay. The inn's not going to have beer. The bar would.
Whatever.
Okay. Bar is right over here where the white hand's floating at. You walk in, you see a short, stocky dwarf gentleman sitting at the barkeep. Long crimson beard, kind of scruffy looking, some big metal clasp holding his beard together. Hi, what can I get for you?
Whatever's on the house.
Ain't nothing on the house, everything costs.
Your most expensive drink.
Ale it is. Reaches over behind him, grabs a mug, pours you a cup of it. That'll be 1 silver.
I slide 3 across the bar and ask if he's seen a paladin lately.
Yeah, what'd you like to know?
If he had any idea where he might have went.
Yeah, I sent him on a bit of an errand. Hopefully he comes back.
It's awfully broad. Could you be more specific? I slide 2 more silver across the bar.
Well, turns around behind him, kicks a cask of ale. Thung! You can hear it almost bone dry at this point. Been having a couple of issues with my shipments getting hijacked, shanghaied, stolen, just not getting transported, period. I don't know what the fuck's going on. They went to go check it out. Him, some little tiefling, just kind of hood rat, hangs out around here, a couple of shacks, and some shady fella. Hopefully to come back. Maybe he's a little worse for wear.
We're best friends and he refers to me as Shady Fella.
Oh yeah, so, side note, out of character. I was telling Knock about this earlier. When we did the travel out there for y'all, I was just going by what I thought was the correct time for it. There's a time for travel in the book, so we'll be using that from now on.
What's that mean?
It means you have 3 different speeds at which you can travel. A slow pace, where you have increased stealth. A regular pace, and a fast pace, where you have decreased passive perception.
Alright, but I'm just gonna say, during all that shit, you still didn't tell me where the fuck they went. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm
about to start just slapping the barkeep.
Wait 1 second. Is this happening before or after we ended that session?
This is happening
Or
after.
during. After.
After? Yeah.
Like right now, y'all are sitting at that wagon. You've just finished your short rest. So Baron replies to you. Let me make sure I've got the range, the distance here right. Do you have that sheet knock where it listed the time?
I had it up so you can find it.
If you would please, just so I can keep continuity with our distances here.
But go ahead.
I need the distance before I can do that.
Oh. It is, see, 4 miles is fast. I'm sorry, 30 miles per day is fast, 24 is normal, and 18 is slow.
Okay, so 18 slow.
18 you can use stealth.
What was regular?
24.
And what was fast?
30, and you get -5 penalty to passive perception.
Okay, so 18 slow, 24 medium, 30 fast. -5%.
Mm-hmm. The slow allows you to stealth.
Okay. Alright, just in the interest of keeping things somewhat continuous from here on. The distance is going to change for where it was, but we'll remember it from here on. And that's speed per 4 hours, right?
For fast, it's for 4 per day. I'm sorry, it wasn't hours, it's per day. And you're traveling at 400 feet per minute, if that helps.
That's pretty fast.
Okay, so 18 miles per day, 24 per day, or 30 per day.
Yeah. And if you want to do minutes, I can give you that. But in minutes, it's 200 feet per minute, 300 feet per minute, and 400 feet per minute.
Oh, I can work with this. Should have got all that taken care of before we started. Alright. They're west out of here. My shipments are coming from town a couple of days out. Last place they've been seen is a couple of hills, a couple of outlanders travel through frequently. That area is about 12 miles from here, so somewhere between here and there. That's the farthest they could have gone.
Alright, so we're back in character, right? Like,
yeah, back in character.
alright, my bad.
You know that west is the direction I'm pointing at right now. Long way out to
I had no idea. I'm looking at the map all weird, but okay. I shoot the barkeep a sly grin, and I hastily leave the inn and head west to find my friends.
And where's that compass?
So I didn't
it's covered by the map right now.
West is, yeah, the side where Brandon is.
All right.
Yeah. West
Is that
will
how
always
that
be
works?
towards the DM.
Do I always have to do that?
Have to do what?
Like I moved my guy to the side of the town.
Yeah, I mean it helps you know where you're at.
Have you been tracking your money as well?
Yeah, -5 silver. Trying to find you assholes for leaving me a tip.
Well, you didn't wake up to like what, past 24 hours?
Dude, I was on a bender. You're my friend. You're supposed to
You're
understand.
dead.
Alright, so with that being what it is, we'll go back over to y'all's turn. I'll just take care of Hawk's character in the meantime, I guess.
Wait, can I carry Hawk on my back?
Hawk is with them.
All right. Where is this sexy beast of a character?
And for the record, Hendo, you're already way down the road. You did the exact same thing they did. Y'all didn't explore a damn thing in this town. Y'all don't know what's there.
Good thing we're going to be on our way back.
Yeah, I'm just trying to fiddle fuck this out. Like I have no idea what's even going on. So I'll get there.
Where'd my character go?
I think you were the wrong color.
How can I move my map? Like I can zoom in and zoom out, but I can't like focus over this area.
What do you mean?
Is there any way to drag my screen like forward instead of just like zoom in or zoom out?
WASD.
Or middle mouse drag. That's what I do.
Perfect, thanks.
Alright, so y'all just finished your short rest. Nock, you still have used all of your lay on hands points. You saw some tracks leading off to the northwest where a couple of pairs of foot traffic appear to have been going. It does appear to be more than 3 sets of tracks, which was the number of goblins that you encountered previously. What would you like to do?
So the plan was for you to go scouting, right? Out of character.
I was debating to go scouting, but I think that now that we've established that goblins are not nomadic, that maybe we should resupply back at town. So
Maybe we should just track some footsteps, bro.
first, I tell Nesbin that I've had enough of his fucking lip, and that he needs to shut the fuck up and remain silent for the duration of today.
I don't know what lip you're talking about.
I don't even know if I got his name right.
Yeah, I don't even know everyone's name. Oh, okay, sorry.
No,
Okay.
you don't. You know Caladrius? Is that right?
Yeah. Or a cow.
Cal, definitely Cal.
I looked at Cal and I said, "Cal, what do you want? What do you want to do? Shall I break off and go look ahead, or shall we head back to town and restock and resupply?"
If you don't mind scouting maybe 15 minutes ahead while I take some time to bury these folks.
I can do that. Sorry, Brown, just to reestablish timeline. Have I cut the ears off these dead people yet?
You have not.
I would like to cut the ears off of these dead people.
Okay.
I take out the rusty knife that I had found off one of the goblins and cut the ears off of the 2 dead people in the wagon. With
Not sure how I feel about that.
Because they're rusty as because the dagger's rusty as hell too. It's not a clean cut. It's more of a tearing, gnawing action.
Okay. Add your inventory for ears.
Can't just screamed.
They're dead. I don't know why you're screaming. I then look at Caladrius and I say, "Cal, how much do you think kidneys and livers are worth nowadays?"
Wait, did you change? Are you neutral good? Neutral evil? Oh,
Chaotic neutral.
okay, sorry.
I mean, there's no
Hey,
way to...
ask Cal.
This is Cal.
Hmm?
Oh, Cal, not, yeah.
Yeah, Nesbin, I told you to shut the hell up.
I don't feel right about this, but I'm not here to preach. I'm just gonna clean them up after you're done.
I decide for the sake of Cal's stomach to leave them alone. I pack the ears into the bag and I head off slowly along the footprints. I'm not sure how far I need to go, but I just want to go until I discover something.
Roll perception.
Grab my die. Where are
Don't
you?
get too far. I said 15 minutes.
Yeah, fine. I go to 15 minutes or until I find something. Okay, perception. 3 plus 0, so a solid 3.
And while he's doing that, I'm burying the dead people.
So you're following the foot tracks just fine. You're not seeing too much aside from that. Go ahead and roll survival to see if you maintain tracking the prints.
15.
Okay, so yeah. You did follow footprints, you didn't notice anything else aside from that.
To the 15-minute mark.
We'll have you do it in increments of 5 minutes, so go and do those
Okay.
same 2 rolls again. We'll do perception now for seeing if you see anything.
6.
Okay, you see nothing. Roll survival for following the tracks.
1. I lose my way apparently.
You've wandered off the trail.
Alright, I give up and I head back in the direction that I came, as I can no longer see the tracks.
Alright. Seeing as how you lost the tracks, we'll say that takes an additional 10 minutes to get back, so we'll take 30 minutes to pass by now.
Okay.
So I go kind of concerned. And then, am I done burying them, or am I still digging?
How deep you're trying to dig the graves?
Just maybe 3 feet.
Actually, wait. No, we're good. No, you are nowhere near done. You're still digging the first one.
I have lots of strength.
It's a grave, 3 feet deep.
Alright.
That's a
I
lot of
see
digging.
Nock.
You're almost done with the
Oh, sorry.
first one.
I get back to camp, I guess, and I see Cal. I get back in viewing distance of the carriage, and I see Cal still digging away. In fear that he's going to ask me to help, I try to re-find the trail of the footprints.
And then just little help.
Okay. Roll, we'll do, yeah, same order. So perception, you still don't see anything out of the ordinary. Go ahead and roll survival to follow tracks.
13.
Do you add anything to that?
No.
We'll say a 13 worked for it.
How close was it off?
I'm trying to think of how stealthy goblins would be going through the woods to something they just wrecked.
Probably not. They'd be celebrating their win.
Alright, do the same roll 2 more times. So perception, then survival.
Perception. 5.
You really don't add anything to perception.
No, my perception's 0 unless it's a wisdom, so no. And
Double check
15
your sheet.
survival.
15, so you do follow tracks. Your perception, you do not add anything to.
A rogue with no perception. Interesting.
Alright, make those rolls one more time.
There we go.
Yay!
Okay, finally, you noticed the entire time you've been following his tracks, there's off to the side a little bit, just this trail of blood being dragged with him. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
survival. See if you can continue following the tracks.
Nat 20.
Okay. You've reached the end of your 15-minute trail. You can see the tracks still go on well out of sight.
Okay, I take a stick of some sort and I make a marker or a flag off to the side. Not quite viewable from the path, but viewable from someone who knows where to look.
Okay. For that...
So I make a small marker.
Hey, Brennan, real quick, aren't those horses dead?
They are dead, yeah.
Okay.
I just didn't feel like going in and editing the map and everything while y'all aren't going to be on this one for too terribly long.
Okay.
Alright. You place the flag in
Well, I
conspicuous
place
area off the side.
a figure of sticks or something, some type of
Yeah,
marker.
a marker of note to you.
On the marker, I mark in Thieves' Cant goblins ahead or danger ahead.
Okay.
Then I decide to head back, and every 2 minutes I stop and I mark that I make that marking on the nearest tree.
Okay, good. You're covering for that thing I was going to point out for y'all.
I'm not going to get to my flag and miss a perception roll. Fuck that shit.
All right, we'll say you get back at 9:45.
Am I still digging?
Please tell me
It's-
it's done.
It's been 45 minutes. You finished your first one, and you had.
Oh, Jesus. Nen says help.
Yeah, you're just now finishing up when he gets back there.
Glad you made it back safe. Did you find anything?
Nothing of note, but I know the direction they're heading off, and I've left some markers for us to find.
So I wasn't paying attention. What was it? Fresh tracks or old tracks?
Well,
Fresh.
they were fresh, but they're getting old now. I look to the sky to see if rain will be coming.
What
Nope.
time of day is
Clear
it?
as day. It is 9:45 in the morning.
As long as we continue to get good weather, then we should be fine to retrace.
So what do you think? Should we head back and resupply?
Let's head back and resupply.
What the fuck? I'm not even there yet, you son of a bitch.
All right. We'll say for this purpose, y'all start traveling back. Hendo, you've been traveling for about 2 hours so far. Y'all meet back. So, let me see. Get the distance right here. I said 12 miles to here. To the hill. Alright. You'll travel 2 miles down the road, and off on the horizon, you can see this little. You see a figure on the road.
Fuck, I forgot his name.
I look at Cal to see if he sees the same thing I see.
You all see him at this point. You're looking straight ahead. Pretty obvious.
Do I recognize who?
He's a long way off.
And I'm really small.
We're talking about a couple of miles down the pass still. Like, this area is completely open field, like middle of Nebraska.
I pull my bow out and I signal to Knock and Nensis to get to the side of the road near the ditch.
Ambush.
Okay. Do y'all sit and wait for him, or
Yep.
do you continue walking as you go?
No, I'm pretty sure at this point, like, I'm probably thinking it's another goblin.
All right.
Okay.
So we hide within cover.
Y'all sit and wait the next couple of minutes as this figure continues walking down the road. Knock, go ahead and roll perception.
Let's see, 18. No, wait, 16.
16? Okay. When he's about 100 yards away, you can start to see the features of him. You're starting to recognize this as Francis, the gnome you've been traveling with for the last 2 days.
Before Knock says anything, I shoot a warning shot with my arrow.
Roll an attack.
7.
7 plus... I did not write down your attack bonus.
My short bow. What was it?
Plus
I
your
don't have-
dexterity.
Attack bonus is dex, right, Knock?
Yeah, my
And
dex.
is he proficient?
In shortbow, I believe he is.
I can't remember what it is. It's 1d6, I believe, plus penetrating. Mind you, I'm not actually aiming to attack. I'm just aiming to send a warning shot.
He is not proficient in short bows.
Then it's just Dex.
Dex is +5, I believe.
Really?
+3.
You sure?
It's +3.
Yeah, +5. You must be like 20 dexterity or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking at your sheet right now.
Oh, is this like the initiative +3?
No, your dexterity modifier. So below your dexterity number, you should see the +3.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was looking to the right. Saving throws. My bad. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. +3.
All right, so that brings it
So
up to a 10. It goes by a little wider than you'd hoped, about 2 feet away from him.
I figured it would have hit him because he's trying to avoid the guy.
Well, if he would have rolled super low, it would have. Hendo, you see this arrow go whizzing by you? What do you do?
I take cover behind the nearest tree.
I'm gonna stand up and yell out, Soda, no, he's friendly. And then I yell, Francis! It's Cal!
And I yell, "Why the fuck are you shooting at me?"
I yell over top of them. You got any money?
I don't say anything, but rather gesture towards my crotch.
I sheath another arrow.
You gesture in the bush?
Yep. Don't make fun of my bush gesturing.
I just get out towards the main road and I walk towards Francis. Don't mind him, he's just joking.
I'm gonna get your character out for you while y'all are conversing. Yeah, proceed.
So 14.
So as I approach Francis, so, Francis, what happened? I thought you were like dead.
I indulged a little bit too much, and I found myself in a deep slumber.
Roll deception, knock.
Me?
Yeah.
Let's see. What's deception plus
It'll say right next to it.
charisma? Plus 3, so 13.
Hendo, roll insight. So roll a d20 and add +4 to
21.
it. He didn't believe you were dead. You don't know what he thought, but he most certainly did not believe you were dead.
I'm glad you're alive.
You can't go changing it now.
How'd you find us?
I slid the barkeep a few silver. He was easily persuaded.
Barkeep is Harmon?
Baron kill.
Baron to Den kill.
Where
Where are you getting
Shit.
Harmon? There's no character named
I don't
Harmon.
know. I lost my notes. So I called back to Soda and then says like, you guys can come out here. He's friendly. He's a nice little gnome.
I walk up towards him with my rapier drawn.
What race are you again? Out of care. What are you?
I'm human, rogue.
So Francis, this is Soda and Nensis.
Wait, is your character actually Soda?
Yeah.
That's what y'all know him as right now.
Okay. Well, Soda, I would say nice to meet you, but you seem a little aggressive for my taste.
I say nothing. I just stare at this gnome up and down. I go, that's too bad. I would have hit you if you weren't so damn short.
I look at Soda with a sly grin, and I say, "Call it what you want. Don't blame me for being a poor marksman."
I walk around and search for my arrows.
All right. You don't manage to find it.
What? I need at the roll. I need the opportunity to come.
The rule for finding arrows is the number you shot, you find rounded down.
How many arrows do you have left, Soda?
I don't know. I don't have my page.
You shot 2 yesterday, or last game. You found
I
1.
found one.
So you have 18 remaining.
So, Francis, you're about to head back to town. I'm sorry you made your way out here.
I look at Cal with a furrowed brow, and I say, "Already? It just took so long to find you guys."
I look at the cleric in front of me and I say, "Yeah, you're a little bit chubby. You could use the walk."
I say, "Oh, that's fine, Soda. We can go as long as you carry me."
Is that
I-
persuasion roll?
Yeah, right. I make a scoff sound, and I walk past the cleric. Do I know your name? Yeah, Knock. You yelled it out, right?
Yeah, I introduced Francis.
Francis. That's right. I walk past Francis, and I say, "Well, watch out. There be goblins ahead." And I continue heading down the path.
And I end this chance meeting with one sly remark. I look at Cal and ask if we're going to be okay, judging from Soda's shot.
Am I within earshot or out of earshot?
I don't know.
Roll perception. Actually,
12.
instead, Hendo, roll stealth. We'll measure against his passive perception.
Sleight of hand, maybe?
13.
No, stealth. He's trying to say it quietly. 13? You don't hear a thing.
And I respond back, we should be okay, but watch out for your pockets.
After I saved us against the goblin horde. Unbelievable. All right.
Shut up,
I
you don't know
don't,
that.
I don't doubt your ability. I'm just worried about your fingers.
Alright. So y'all start continuing back to town?
Yeah, fast travel.
Fast travel. Okay.
Well, fine. I mean, let's just go back to town as quickly as possible. So
He means skip.
Oh, there's no skipping, unfortunately. Alright, so y'all are 4 miles away right now. God damn it, making me do fucking math. I didn't sign up to DM to do math.
unless I get can't fast travel enemies nearby.
Grab a calculator here, make this shit easy.
Whenever you roll your finger over the dice, it tells you what it landed on, right?
It does.
Okay.
Alright, it takes y'all 3 hours. It's pretty uneventful. Y'all get back towards town. It is now 2:45 in the afternoon. I would like all of you to roll perception.
It said, how far were we?
You're just now coming up to town. You can see it a couple, about 100,
21.
200 yards out.
How do you roll it with just clicking on it?
Press R. Mouse over it and press R.
17.
18.
Did you catch what I said?
Okay. I would like all you to subtract 5 from that. And is anyone above 15?
Me.
Okay. Let me change maps here.
I don't think I have any bonuses to that. I don't think you can you? Because it's not even one of the... Well, then I got 12.
Your bonus, it was your wisdom modifier.
So +2, I got 14.
All right, let me go ahead and place y'all's characters. What is your marching order as you're walking into town?
I think Soda walked off first.
I walked off, but I think in the duration we would have all caught up and walked as a group. So I would say that we're all pretty close together.
I'll just stay up ahead a little bit.
I'm definitely behind because I've got the shortest legs. So, and I just walked a fucking forever to get there.
Okay, so something like this. Make sure you're only moving your character. Don't move other people's, please. All right, so that's how y'all like to be walking.
Sure.
All right.
My dog's going crazy. I don't know if you guys can hear him.
Oh shit, I see some shit happening on the map.
Knock. Toward the north, behind the blacksmith. You see a little bit of movement.
I raise my hand up in a halting signal
Okay.
and take a knee.
Okay, 1 sec, guys.
Now, really? We mother. The Canadian's gonna run. I know it.
Okay, while he's doing that, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take Candace to the restroom. Okay, sorry about that.
Do I not have any arrows? Because my equipment doesn't show arrows.
You have bolts, I believe, for your crossbow.
Oh, that's right. Well, 20 bolts. Okay.
Yeah, crossbow's not going to use arrows.
I know. I didn't know I had a crossbow.
Alright, so that movement knock, you can just barely make out a couple of figures.
I don't know what they are yet.
You do. You know what two of them are. Can have you roll for
Okay.
the other. So go ahead and roll survival.
Where the hell my die go? Alright, I got it. No, that's not good. 5.
So as best you can make out, you see two goblins and one large, what looks to be canine-ish animal. You have no clue what this thing is.
Alright, so I whisper back after I took the knee. I'm not sure what the third figure is, but I think we might have been trailed by goblins.
I look in the direction that Nock has seen movement.
What are you trying to do?
I look in the direction to see what Nock sees.
You've already rolled and you can't see them. Stuff's blocking your way.
Oh, okay. I thought that was before the engagement, after being pointed. Okay, so can't see them.
If you'd like to move a little bit and try to gain sight on them, you're welcome to.
All right, I try to move in the boulder here to gain sight. Fuck me.
Do I know if we've been spotted or not?
As far as you can tell, you haven't been yet.
Alright, so I move to gain sight. Behind the boulder. To remain stealth.
Okay, behind or on top?
Just right behind. Like I'm peeking over it like a cat around a corner. I don't know how to put
Okay.
myself there.
We'll say you can barely make out the tail end of the large canine creature. And if you're looking around, you'd probably be...
Okay, but we know there's goblins. So I signal ahead to Cal to move forward up to the tree next to the bar. No, next to the shop. And I move to the left in a flanking position behind the other tree.
Oh, if y'all would like to ping the map at any point, I believe tab is what drops the arrow.
Nah.
Move to yeah, I move to behind the tree. And I signal knock to move to the flanking up by the other tree.
And do we have to roll stealth or anything?
We
Or
both
are we
roll.
still
Are you
stealth?
doing this blatantly, or are you doing this stealthily?
Stealthily, please.
Very stealthily.
Oh boy.
And I signal to knock that the stealth is of the utmost importance.
And I kind of like look down and shake my head.
So who wants to roll first?
How do I take this fucking tab?
Oh,
No.
How do you do
I
it?
ro-
How do I take this tab thing off?
Click the pointer finger in the top left.
Rip.
So knock.
Hold up, let me check something real quick.
That's okay, knock. That's kind of what we wanted.
Do you roll a 1? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
On
I
a
didn't even
stealth
have to
check.
roll again.
No, you like fell on your face and like stepped on some twigs and yelled. Like,
Alright.
Thunk, thunk, thunk.
Is it just the two of y'all moving for now?
Indo, do you want to move as well? Will we move?
no one's even told me what the fuck's going on yet, bro.
We whispered back.
You've heard all this.
You've heard all this. We are preparing to attack or to defend an attack against this goblin and canine beast of some sort. I've successfully moved to this tree in stealth.
And
Knock
I
on the-
whistle as I walk.
Knock on the other hand raises the fucking alarms.
Well, I haven't had y'all roll anything yet.
Yeah, you did. Said knock roll, and we both rolled for stealth.
Yeah.
Knock rolled a nat 1, and I rolled a 20.
Oh,
The
okay.
exact opposite.
Well, it's not a skill check, so you might still be seen. What's your stealth modifier?
My stealth modifier is +5,
+5?
so 25.
I'm a 0.
Thank God I'm already behind the rock and not trying to stealth away from you at this point.
I'm so sorry.
The canine creature has advantage on these kind of checks, so rolling a second time for him.
If you're rolling nat 20s behind that thing again, I'm gonna be pissed.
You hear this. Woo! Knock. The two goblinoid figures turn towards you, and that canine creature starts charging.
Have I made any steps, or am I just like right here?
You're trying to get behind that tree?
Yeah.
You made it to the tree.
All right. There's.
Alright, I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Hey, I'm still in stealth.
You still have to roll initiative because I need to know where in the order to place you. You just rolled. Come on, that was a 1.
I rolled a 1.
I'm 12.
I gotta look at my modifier. I rolled a 9 though.
Wait, initiative's 1 + 3, so 4.
Yeah. Knock, what is yours plus your modifier?
I'm a 12.
Hendo, what was your roll plus your initiative modifier?
I don't see my initiative.
It's above. It's by armor class. In between armor class and speed.
plus
Oh,
0, so I rolled a 9.
9 plus your
0.
initiative 0?
You have 10 dexterity?
Yeah, I don't have any plus initiative.
Let me roll one for Hawk here. God damn it. I need to bring his page back up. I closed it because I didn't think he would be in combat.
What, you think we're gonna risk Hawk getting killed to save my own ass? Of course I am.
I need
He wants to defend himself. He needs to be here.
I pull out
Hawk is
dice.
11.
I see someone else pulling out dice. I'm just gonna roll your dice.
Alright.
Rolling initiative for the enemies. If I can find my side of the table again. And this time I'll actually add their dexterity modifier, because I completely forgot last game, so they should have gone much faster than they did. Which is probably a good thing I forgot.
TPK. Don't forget the music.
Yep. It will be
We're not
coming
in
just a
combat
moment.
yet. Come on. Actually, you are.
Initiative roll.
Hey, it doesn't matter. It just means I'm going dead last, and they have no fucking clue I'm here.
You hidden yourself under the die.
I got to the tree, and because of your distraction, if anything, I got an advantage in stealth.
Can I move? Or am I complete?
You are in that spot until combat begins.
Should have
If you
moved
wanted to move, you
earlier
would have
when
had
we
to do it
asked.
during their stealth move.
Well, obviously, I would go with Cal because the other dude's a dick. No offense.
You're in just a second, just organizing them now.
I moved it to yellow just so I can see it better.
Oh, it'll work, yeah.
Not combative.
Let's just let the body sit the floor, bro. Come on. Let's do this.
As a knock falls, I look over at Francis with disbelief in my eyes because after our last encounter, we nearly died.
Alright. As you do that, the first goblin draws his bow. Let's see, he has 30 feet of movement.
How much is each block?
5.
Yeah, 5. So he's moving up there. Ooh, no, he's actually not moving there.
At least you made it behind cover, Knock.
He is going to move to.
I knew I should have grabbed the shield.
And let's see. Knox, since you were the closest person and the only one he saw so far.
More protection.
He's going to be taking a shot at you. You do have 3/4 cover, I think. Alright.
He should
Oh
have
yeah, I
full
need to
cover.
set the music thing to not stop.
He should have full cover unless he's dumb enough to be staring at the dude shooting at him.
He doesn't have full cover.
Because the goblin would have moved into at least somewhat visibility.
Alright, so he's taking a shot. Right past the tree.
Yay!
It is the next goblin's turn. You are once again the only person. Let me make sure that was actually in range.
Can't hit me, fuckers.
Range on a short bow is 80, yeah? Anything above that is disadvantaged?
Sorry. Oh, you
I
can
said
just
short bow?
you can just
Yeah.
tap with the ruler and I'll tell you exactly how far it is.
Oh, that's good for measuring straight lines. He's not a straight line.
Short bow is is 8320. Yeah.
Okay. He had disadvantage on that shot anyway, so he certainly missed. Alright, next one.
It ended.
Alright, he is also going to take a shot at you with disadvantage. What is your AC?
16.
16? Okay. Plus 5 for 3 point. Make sure he has a different angle. This one you have half cover from. That's plus 3 to AC.
What was that?
Half cover plus 3 to AC.
Oh, I don't remember.
We'll say plus 3 for now. I'll get the exact roll in later. Just so
Alright,
we're
so
not slowing down.
19.
19? Okay, this one roll disadvantage on. Right in the tree, right in front of you.
I'm just gonna stay here. I love this tree.
Knock, it is on to you.
How's it on me? I rolled like a Wait, what's my initiative? It's so god. Oh, 12, yeah.
12.
Really?
Yes.
Alright. Shit, it's so far, I can't do anything.
Stay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay and ready my action. If they come near me, I'm gonna take an attack.
Okay.
Why don't you just find better cover behind the tree?
Yeah, I'll move there.
Okay.
And I yell out, if we make it, try to keep one alive.
Okay. Just since I know you haven't played before, you can also choose to make an attack non-lethal if it's going to be the killing blow. I'll let you know its hit points reaching 0, and you can choose for that attack to be non-lethal.
Okay.
The enemy will be unconscious and stable, so not bleeding out.
And that's it.
Is it my turn?
Alright, it is on to Hawk's turn.
Quick question. When you roll for their initiative, do you roll like all of them at once, or
Individual. Check Hawk's page here. 30 movement. What spells does he have available?
He just uses his one spell over and over and over again.
I mean, that is basically what a
Warlock?
Warlock does. God damn it, now I have to check something.
It's like World of Warcraft.
Okay, it's gonna lag for a second while I'm pulling this window up. Ooh, okay, he has to be way closer to do that. Alright, that is what he's gonna shoot for.
Doesn't forgot that spell's name. Doesn't it have like a ridiculous range?
He has one that does. Go ahead and leave his character there for now. I know which square he's supposed to be on. And he has... He is not in range to do anything, so he's going to hold his action. He's going to hold a Eldritch Blast. Hendo is on to you.
What's the range of my minor illusion? It's a cantrip.
Minor Illusion. Before the next game, I'm going to try to get you all spell cards and stuff that have all this information written on it. Range is 30 feet.
30 feet. Holy fuck. I'm gonna try to make my way towards knock.
Okay, you have
25, I think.
Yep, so 5 squares of movement.
Hendo, move your little legs.
That's as far as this is gonna take for fucking ever.
You and Hawk chose not to move during the stealth phase.
So I'm just gonna stop there and hide behind my shield. Like a little bitch.
Okay. It is the canine creature's turn. Let's see, he has... Ooh.
Why does this damn thing loop?
Alright, he is going to end his turn. Soda, it's on to you.
Alright. I think I go, what, 80 advantage?
No, 80 regular shot. Anything between 80 and the other number is disadvantaged.
Yes, I'm saying 80 would be how many squares? 2 is 10.
$16 squares.
Yep. I'm just trying to see how far I can move.
You have to
think
be
that's
somewhere in
scale?
this area. if you're shooting for the canine creature.
You shoot disadvantage. Does the disadvantage scale with distance?
No. And remember,
Alright,
we go by the number of squares, not by that ruler, so don't judge by that.
Yeah, but the ruler counts squares. So if I have, squares, like number of squares, I can do the math for the
Yeah,
distance.
but diagonal is different than straight across.
I went in a straight line. I went in a straight line up.
Okay.
All right. I try to do a surprise attack on the canine since he's unaware of my location
You
with
know
my
what?
short bow.
I just realized I fucked up their turns. My fault, so I'll go ahead and leave it as is. Guess what are you doing?
I want to surprise attack the canine with disadvantage.
You cannot surprise attack with disadvantage.
No, I have to have advantage.
You have to have advantage.
Roll, fool. Move.
For surprise attack, you either need advantage or another player to be in melee range of a creature.
Okay. Just trying to think. The layout of the fucking trees is tough because I can't get to cover. That's close enough. I choose to stay where I'm at and do nothing.
Oh man,
Okay.
this is rough.
Are you going to hold an action, or are you just going to do nothing, nothing?
I'm going to stay in stealth behind this tree.
I mean, you
so what's-
can hold action to, like, if they're within range, then you can, like, shoot one at them.
Okay, so I hold action to shoot the canine with a sneak attack once it becomes in range with advantage or within melee of knock.
So wait,
Okay.
could I held minor illusion? Like, held that action? Well, it's still gonna take me a few turns to get within range, so I guess it don't matter, but
Is Minor Illusion a cantrip or a spell?
cantrip.
Okay. Then you can do a spell, but then if you don't fire it off, then you end up losing a spell slot.
But cantrips I can cast as much as I want, right?
Yeah.
So you're saying you'd like to hold that for minor illusion?
Yeah, I'd like to hold that.
Okay.
I'm-
What is the trigger you're looking for?
What can I cast with it though? I don't know. I don't even know. Can I cast an illusion of fucking Cal?
So a
That's
minor
not
illusion.
minor.
Yeah. A minor illusion is just like a plate or a statue, something not moving. It's just a still image.
How about a seductive goblin?
Just like a Playboy Playmate Goblin poster. Like what the fuck?
Hey, works in Counter-Strike, man.
So you can create a sound. You can create an image no larger than 5-foot cube. If a creature uses action to examine it, and he passes intelligence check, blah 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 blah.
When I get close to, when I get within range of Cal, I'm gonna hold cantrip to create a. I don't know. That's a war yet, so do I?
Well, you've already used your turn for movement, so it's whatever you'd like to hold for this turn.
A war Cal with minor illusion. Can I do that?
You can. I would question your knowledge of.
Don't fucking start with me, Brandon.
Just do a minor illusion of like a goblin head in this bush or something, so they can focus there.
A seductive goblin head.
What the
Yes.
fuck does that even mean?
It adds an element. We are known for our cleverness, and it's the little things like that that change.
All right. I'm gonna hold a seductive goblin. I guess.
Okay, what's your trigger for casting it?
Whenever I'm within range. It's like,
Then that's just their next
So-
turn.
So what holding your action does before your next turn, it lets you do something when certain criteria are met. Like, say you're waiting on something to get in range, or another player to do something. You can also use your action to dash, where you can use your movement again, if you'd like to get somewhere quicker.
Yeah, up dash. I'm gonna use that. Yep.
Okay, so go ahead and move another 25.
Is that right?
Yeah. Alright, so we took care of that one. Soda, you were done with your turn?
If it's just hold action until the warg, then yeah. Not much I can do from right here right now.
Okay, and you said you're holding it for it to be in melee with someone.
In melee or to the point where I gain advantage. I don't know how you would define advantage.
I'd say just trigger until they're in your range.
I feel like having stealth is a pretty big advantage.
So, common sense perk? Outside of just stealthing around, stealth isn't really a combat advantage. Like, it's not going to give you additional attack or anything. If you would like to change what your turn is based on that knowledge.
Nope. If the dog can get into melee range of knock, then I will shoot. If not, I will stay.
Okay. Alright, so it's back to the blue goblin's turn. He's moving right there. Hendo, you are out in the open, so he's going to take a shot at you.
Fucking range. Holy shit.
That has to be a disadvantage. It's a long ass shot.
He is 65 away, so it is at disadvantage. What's your AC?
14.
Plus, don't you have a plus?
You have your shield out though right now, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's
So
hiding
you're at
behind
16.
it. And here goes Brandon rolling nat 20s.
I know, right? One-shotting the cleric.
Alright, that is a 17 and a 17. So... Boom! Ah, right in your thigh. Smarts a little bit. It's not, I'm gonna roll damage on that.
It's like a chicken thigh. Small,
1d6
but
plus 2.
delicious.
I was gonna be spending another turn hiding behind this tree. Oh my god.
Hendo, you take 6 points of piercing damage. It keeps fucking with the music.
So am I at 3 health?
You've taken 6 points of damage, so I don't know what that leaves you at.
3.
You shouldn't tell us your health. You just gotta tell us how good a shape you're doing.
I'm in pretty bad shape, I'd say.
More than a leg shot.
I mean, right in the thigh, that's a pretty bad spot to hit.
Near the artery?
Does that hamper my movement?
Adrenaline's a crazy bitch. Okay. Alright.
Alright, so it is on to the red goblin.
Can I shout out anything?
On your turn,
Damn it.
How small is my shield, bro? If I'm hiding behind my shield, I got a really small shield.
I mean, it's enough for a gnome to carry.
It's 1 armor class,
not-
man. That's all it's worth.
It's plus
And
2.
it wasn't worth much for your dice. You said 1.
It was
No,
2.
It's plus 2.
It was 14, then 16.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, Hendo, you're the easiest shot they have available right now. He's shooting at you with disadvantage.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, Jesus. This is so fucked up. They have such an advantage on range.
Bounces right off your shield. Knock, it's your turn.
Can't do anything. It's
You
just,
can yell.
You can
Yeah.
get out from behind a tree. That is an option.
He just hit me for 3/4 of my health. Stay where the fuck you're at.
I kind of want to show myself so they stop shooting you, though. No, but you go next, right?
I go after you. I'll be behind cover, hopefully.
Alright, and then I'll stay here and I yell at them to get their attention. Hey, fuckers! Stop shooting the gnome!
Are you going to spend your action yelling at them?
That's not an action.
If you're doing anything other than basic... If you're doing something with expecting an action reaction, it costs an action.
You sure talking
100%.
takes an action? I
If
don't
you're doing something to
think
draw
so.
their attention, it takes an action.
Alright.
Otherwise, it's going to have no effect. This isn't WoW, we don't have taunts.
I was just yelling. Alright, anyways. I stay right here. And again, I ready an attack.
Okay. It is on to Hawk. He is going to...
No, wait. How much speed did that warg move?
50. Is what he used.
Okay, then I'm gonna go up. Is that right? Can I move diagonally?
You can.
Okay,
Pretty sneaky, sis.
So that was 25.
and that was 25? Wait, am I out of range, Soda? Alright, I'll stay there and I ready my attack action.
Okay. So it's on to Hawk. He sees y'all moving up. He sees Hendo sitting there with an arrow out of his leg. He is going to move. He has range on all of them. He's going to attack the red goblin with Eldritch Blast.
It's Chaos Bolt, you know it.
Gotta pull this one up.
I think it's 1d10 plus his charisma.
I think it's just 1d10 right now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he's charisma bonus yet.
Force damage, okay. Alright, so a d10.
It's right here on the map.
Oh, I was grabbing the wrong No, that was the right side. Yeah. Oh yeah, his die, not mine. That's a d20.
Shit, it says 10.
Alright, that's 3 points of force damage to the red one. Alright, so you're seeing a little bit of blood on him. He's still standing, breathing a little bit heavy. turn moves on to Hendo.
Better heal yourself, brah. Indo, you there?
Yeah, I'm just looking at what I got.
Cure wounds, right?
Cure wounds. Is that all I got? What's Sacred Flame? It's like a...
It's an offensive ability.
If I use Cure Wounds, I can't use it again, right? Done.
You have 2 spell slots. You can use any spells for those. You can use the same spell twice if you like. You just can't do so in the same turn.
I have to use a spell though, like I don't have any potions or any of that shit.
Not at the moment.
Alright, well I don't have a choice, so I'm going to use Cure Wounds on myself.
You're gonna move first?
He can move before or after.
Okay.
Alright, Cure Wounds, that is 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier of hit points. Not casting modifier and attack bonus are the same thing, or no?
Same thing, yeah.
Wait, no, because
The spell says add ability modifier, so it's same thing.
It's not going to be his.
Should be
Wisdom?
his wisdom.
Yeah, that's different than his attack modifier.
For spells, his attack modifier should be the same.
I have it listed as 2 different numbers for him.
His DC is different.
I have his attack bonus at +4, and his wisdom at +2.
Huh?
We fucked that up when we made the characters.
There should only be spell DC and spell attack bonus. Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right. Spell attack bonus is the wisdom plus proficiency, and his modifier is just wisdom.
Alright, so go ahead and roll a d8.
I rolled a 6.
Roll a 6.
Holy shit.
Alright, so you are full healed.
My Disciple of Life, is that just like a creature? Does that not mean a person? Like only an animal? When I get the +2 for first level heals?
You would, yes, so you just healed for 10.
Holy shit.
I'm going to... I can't use another act. That's considered an action, right? So I can't dash from this one.
Correct.
And I can only remove 5 spaces.
Remember,
What's
you
the
can go
range on-
diagonal.
Where'd I move from? Here? So I got one more?
You have 2 more, I believe. You're right here.
Yeah. 3.
Okay, is that where you'd like to end your turn?
I don't know. Let me check these fucking angles you're so up on.
You
Make
have
sure I'm not
1 more
forgetting.
square of movement if you'd like.
For a gnome, he should have had a full cover behind that tree.
Note to self, start making less cover on maps.
Yep. I'm gonna stay there.
That means that I'm a goner.
Alright, fine. I'll move.
No, stay there. No, I mean, like, if Brendan makes less cover, then I'm a goner.
I know, but that puts me...
I mean, y'all are
I'm in half cover.
being very passive in your playstyles because of it. Stuff that's going to sit there Like, these really shouldn't even be running up toward you. They should just be sitting there pelting you, seeing only one of y'all has range attacks. I'm being nice by having them run out toward y'all so to get y'all out of behind trees.
Yeah, but with their range, we die. There's no
Yep.
way to make it to them. Their range is like triple ours.
If they sat back at max range attacking you, you'd die too.
Well, I mean, then that'd be the wrap. There's nothing we could do.
We just run the other direction.
You have dashes.
So the enemies don't dash to us, but we have to dash to enemies.
And
The
they shot me.
warg. That's what I was saying when I fucked up. The warg should have dashed that turn.
Ah,
And
But I said I'd just leave it as is.
I just got hit for 66% of my life. So I'm all about the cover, bro.
mm,
The damage
let's see
modifiers
here.
here, when one hit goes, we're gonna take our chance with 2/4 covered.
I can't ready an action either, right? Since I used one.
Correct. Readying an action is an action.
Roger that.
and it takes your reaction.
Alright, the warg is going to make a bite attack on you, Nock.
Wait, before that, I was ready.
When does my reaction to kick in as well?
Yeah, both Soda and my
Your
reaction
reaction will
are.
kick in before his attack, after Nox. Actually, wait, you readied yours before he did, right?
Yep.
Yes. Alright, so go ahead and... You're taking a reactionary shot, Soda?
Yeah, so I take my reactionary shot. So it should be advantage surprise attack.
I'm going to give him 3/4 cover because you have no line of sight on him from that tree.
Wouldn't my reactionary attack be like off to the side of the tree?
It is from where you stand.
Oh come on, I want common sense, because if I'm preparing to attack something from stealth, I should be able to shoot from the side of the tree.
How do you even know the warg is in range of him if you're behind a tree not seeing him? I'm letting you have the
Can't you
shot at
move before you
disadvantage.
attack? Can't you move before you take a shot? I mean,
Nope, not if your reaction. You only hold that one attack.
fuck it, dude. Let it fly. See what happens. Just don't hit knock.
Just dealt row 1.
Shoots knocking ass.
Okay, what do I have to roll?
D20.
20 for whether I hit knock and then for damage.
Roll a d20 to see if you hit.
19 plus what?
Roll it one more time for disadvantage.
1.
Motherfucker. You just killed me.
Bing! Right in the tree, right in front of you.
Fucking Christ.
I knew you were a shitty shot, bro.
And the arrow breaks.
Knock, your reaction.
Roland.
I guess they still don't know I'm there. That's the best part of that.
What attack did you have that's 2d4?
It's my greatsword. 2d6.
Oh, d6, yeah. Oops.
So that is 8.
You need to roll to hit first.
Oh, whoops. That's right. Did that count as a roll? I just picked it up.
No. Right click and roll.
So
15
20.
plus 5.
Oh, you hit that ass.
And I hit for 8.
That does hit.
20 better hits. Holy crap.
And you said you hit for 8.
Yep.
You hear a bit of a sharp whimper as you take that swing, barely grazing its side. Gets a nice cut in, but you don't see it showing too much damage after that.
Oh no.
Alright, it is now making its bite attack on you. That is 2d6 plus 3. If it succeeds, you must make a DC 13 strength save or be knocked prone.
It's 2d6 plus 3? Oh my god. It's got a great sword!
Oh, I need to roll to actually hit first. Bites out at you, gets hold of your chainmail, doesn't quite sink in. You feel a bit of pressure, but its fangs aren't making it into you.
Don't be a bitch. I just got shot in the leg, bro. Alright, you just got bit by a puppy.
Just so you know, that was about to be 13 points of damage.
Ugh.
Should have killed him. Right?
Yep.
Alright, it is on to Soda.
All right.
You gotta move, fool. You gotta do something.
You're a rogue, you're not a ranger, remember that.
Yeah, I know, but if I move, I lose everything. So, okay, what I'm gonna do is, how many spaces can I move?
You can move 6 if you're not dashing. Wait. Yeah, 6 if you're not dashing.
I need to get a better angle here. I can move diagonally.
You can move diagonal.
Six.
Okay.
Okay, I shoot at the warg with my short bow.
Nice. You get sneak attack.
Okay. Is this the second or third shot you're taking?
This would be my second shot. My first shot went to the tree and did absolutely shit all.
That's right. That's right, you're holding yourself.
Yeah, and
All right,
it's
let's
technically still held stealth because I did fuck all.
Making an attack automatically takes you out, I think.
It doesn't matter. You still have advantage. Or not advantage, but sneak attack. Because I'm right
He
next to him.
is exactly 50 away.
And I believe my bow is 80, so
Oh, you have a longbow?
short bow, but I thought short bow was 80.
It is.
And then yeah,
Short bow is 60, I think.
It was 80.
we went through it last time. I have that written down on my
What's a longbow then?
Like
Ridiculous.
120. Yeah, yeah.
We all need longbow. We all need longbows.
Okay, so I roll short bow.
Yeah,
I gotta
that's what
roll
you're
a hit.
attacking with.
20 plus dex is 3.
Who'd you say you're shooting at?
The warg.
Ward.
Okay, it does hit.
Then I roll a d8 for damage. No, sorry, d6. 2 damage plus penetrating, so I don't know what the surprise attack does.
Okay,
What
it
do you-
says 2 damage plus 3 for your dexterity, so that's 5 damage. Roll 1d6 for sneak attack.
3.
Plus 3, so that is
8 damage. Nice. Kill that fucker.
Alright, you run out from behind the tree, get a nice clear shot on it, see it's distracted with your ally. Sinks deep into its shoulder. This thing still looks it's ready for action.
Holy shit.
Like a fucking tank? What the fuck?
Just took 16 damage and is still alive.
We fighting level 10s? What's going on here?
It is now
Sorry.
the blue goblin's turn.
Goodbye, guys.
Parry, parry.
He is going to make an attack at you with the scimitar.
What does that sound worse than the bow?
I have way too many note cards on my table right now. This is interesting. It's actually the exact same as the bow.
Oh, so you're not only fucked at range, you're fucked when you get close. That's cool.
We need better gear.
Fucking Terminators. We should.
I keep forgetting I have to actually roll to hit with
Difficulty
this
class is really high.
Alright, so that is 21 to hit.
Nope, done it. Mm-mm.
That is 4 points of damage.
Oh, I'm glad it's not that work.
I think I'm gonna use my next spell on the warg.
Alright, it is now... Hawk's turn. Let's see.
You said the warg would beat up, right?
He is not. He's
Oh.
he's showing signs of wounds, but he's still up for action.
Holy crap.
And he hits like a fucking tank.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Fucking boss.
Hawk is going to attempt to... charm person on the goblin. It would make a wisdom saving throw. It has advantage if you or your companions are fighting it. It is charmed by you until the spell ends. Actually, wait a second. Yeah, I'm guessing this would work the same as control person, just he has advantage on saving. That's how I'll play it. I'll make sure before the next session. I'll make note of that. So Goblin willpower save. That's going to be interesting. Hawk's DC is... let's find it. 13.
What's sad is we outnumber them, and they're still winning.
Well, to be fair, the warg's taking 16 damage and it's fucking the Terminator, bro. It's ridiculous.
Alright. Hawk's eyes a little bit as he focuses on that goblin, stares it down. Goblin looks him in the eye, shrugs it off. No effect.
Hawk, you're useless.
Hendo, it's on to you. I tried!
Did Hawk hit for 2 earlier or something like that?
3.
Oh, what?
So Hendo.
Oh, hold on. Somehow I lost the sheet. Nope. Okay. Inflict wounds or guiding bolt. Fuck it, I'm going. I try to save my heal. What is spare the dying? What is that again?
Superiority die?
Oh, spare the dying.
Oh, spare the dying. That's only if someone's on the ground unconscious next to you.
What about guide? What's guidance?
Guidance is let me pull it up here. You touch one willing creature. Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to an ability check of its choice. It can roll the die before or after making the check.
So it's +4 to an attack, or
To an ability check.
oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna move.
Hey, buddy.
And I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds on the warg.
Okay.
What does it
That
do?
is your last spell for the day.
I might have went overkill, but I don't know. Fucking, this thing's a bitch.
Roll 3d10.
Oh, shit.
Roll 3d10.
Oh, do.
There you go. I just made you some more die.
Oh, did you make me one over there?
Oh, those are d8.
Just roll Hawk's die 3 times.
Where is your d10?
7.
7. I don't know where my D10 is. I was just looking for it.
There, I just got you 3 of them.
Let's roll all 3 of those.
Yeah, roll all 3 of them.
Press R next time. Hey, it's better.
8, 2, and 1.
11.
Alright, so that's 11 points of necrotic damage.
If this thing doesn't die, this shit's fixed. Because that's what.
Welcome
to Brandon's rolls.
Hey, Brandon's rolls has nothing to do with this. If anything, y'all should be in worse shape than you are right now. Alright, you reach out, grab onto its fur, feel necrotic energy just coursing through your arm into the creature. Seeing the light in its eyes just kind of fade, falls to the ground limp next to you.
Nice.
Limp or dead? I
It
need
is
to
dead.
know. Good.
Oh my god.
27 hit points. So that fucking Jesus Christ. No, wait.
You know
Yeah.
it's somewhere between 16 and 27.
Okay, duly noted. Keep track of that.
Probably 27.
Okay. It is the Blue Goblin's turn. He is going to take another...
Does Francis have like a cover in that bush?
No, he does not.
What? I'm in the bush, bro. My head's barely sticking out of this bitch.
He's going to take another scimitar swing at you, not? Next time I build these tables, I need to make sure that like the DM side of it is the side that I'm looking at everything from. You're going to go back and forth.
Yeah, I've been doing it too. It's been thick. I can never seem to get it to go where
That
I
is a
want it to.
13 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. On to the Red Goblin's turn.
He'd have to shoot his buddy to hit me. I mean, right?
He would, yes.
If Soda can shoot through a tree, he can shoot through his buddy.
I'll gladly take one to the face as long as he hits his buddy.
Hendo, he's going to make a scimitar swing at you.
Oh god, here goes the fucking gnome's head. Right.
The only thing he can see.
That is a 15 to hit.
She's a hit? I don't know.
No, it doesn't. You have your shield.
16.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
16, so that misses.
No. Fuck you. No.
You see him swinging right for your head, you raise your shield up, bounces off.
Just ducks under the bush.
knocks it onto you.
Simultaneously, I shit my pants.
Noted, it's canon.
I'm gonna hack at the red one.
Alright, with your greatsword.
Rolling my d20. 19 plus.
No.
19 plus 5 is 24.
It hits.
Nice.
11.
Alright. You pull back. Just cleaves sideways, cleaving him right in two, right across the midsection. Falls apart, lands in different areas. He is dead.
Yay!
I remind the group that we want to take one alive.
Dude, that's the motherfucker that shot me in the leg. Alright? No.
It's too bad you're good because I might be up for torture.
Knocker using any movement?
I could be
No,
persuaded.
I'm stay here.
You know, well, fuck that. Move in front of me,
Actually,
bro.
yes. I'm gonna move.
He's standing on a dead goblin.
You're standing on the
He's
goblin?
He's got the high ground.
Alright, it is on to Hawk. Let's see what options he has remaining.
So that's all I can cast, those 2 spells. Now I have to take a long rest to get them back.
Correct.
God, if we get into like a prolonged engagement, we are fucked.
Hawk has used his one only spell slot, so he needs a short rest now. He doesn't have many options here.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, that's about all he can do. Alright, he is going to roll with that. You don't have the spell attack modifier unless it... Oh no, it's
Unless
automatically
it
hits. You don't-
specifies.
Yeah, you don't even roll the hit with Eldritch Blast. You just roll the damage. Right?
No, you rolled a hit with Eldritch Blast.
I don't remember if I did that earlier.
Assuming it.
Yeah, we'll assume I did, just I don't feel like going back to it. Alright, that is a... If you don't add it on this one... What does they see? I feel like I'm missing something on this spell.
Eldritch Blast? No, you roll.
Range spell attack. On a hit. Okay, yeah, so it's against their AC, so... You see him pull back, channeling again, fires his blast off.
What did he roll?
13.
Oh, man. Nemesis, come on!
Probably should have rolled his die for it, not mine. Goes right over his shoulder. Doesn't hit him. It's on to the... Warg is dead. So does you.
I
Get in melee
Try
range,
to-
bro.
I can't. It's still too far, but I will move. I try to perceive how injured the goblin is.
This one?
Yeah.
Completely fresh. Hasn't been hit once.
Completely fresh. All right. Gonna move up as close as I can. Sorry, I can't. Six. And I shoot him with my short bow.
Okay, go and roll an attack.
Rolled a hit.
You mean you attempt to shoot him with your fucking short
7 plus 3 is 10.
Miss.
Oh no!
Right between the legs. Alright, it is the goblin's turn again. You see him looking around frantically, kind of panting. Gotta tell him. Gotta tell him. He is...
Wait, what was that?
Booking
Gotta
it.
tell him?
Gotta tell him. Gotta tell him!
He takes attack of opportunity.
30? Yes, he does. He's also using a dash action. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Ooh. Hits.
It hits.
Hits who? What?
7.
7. How would you like to do this?
I would like to take off one leg.
Okay. You see him, you see the panic in his eyes, you know what he's about to do. He turns, you reach back, thwack! Cleaving straight through one leg as he's taking one step forward. You see him passed out on the ground there in front of you.
So did I hear him say, gotta tell him, gotta tell him?
You did.
I kind of like climb over him and stick my sword down his, or next to his neck and ask him, like, who you trying to warn?
You can't ask him anything, he's unconscious.
Oh, I thought it just got his legs. Okay. How do I wake him up?
Can we like put him in a tourniquet and take him somewhere?
Tell you what, usually you'd have to either wait or heal him to wake them up. For story purposes, if one of you would like to make a medicine check on him,
I will.
Please.
okay, go ahead and make a medicine check.
What's that consist of?
Roll
Oh,
a
while
D20
he's
or
doing
your
that,
medicine
I'm
modifier.
just gonna put my sword over his neck just in case.
Alright, what am I to say again?
Roll a d20 and add your medicine modifier.
19.
Okay, and your medicine modifier was...
4, so 23.
Damn.
Okay, yeah. You sit there for a minute, patching his leg up so he doesn't bleed out. Sitting there looking at him. You're not sure goblin anatomy the best way, but you just reach back, smack him across the face a good couple of times. Wait a minute, no response. One more good smack across the face. Opens his eyes, your sword still sitting there across his neck, Knock.
Who are you reporting to? And did you follow us here?
Who do you work for?
He doesn't answer.
I tell Hindo to turn away for a second.
I reluctantly do so.
Okay.
I walk over to the goblin. I pull out the rusty knife.
I also push my sword down a little bit tighter.
I
Okay.
grab his dead friend in front of him and I cut off both ears.
He looks over at it.
I then grab the rusty knife and I hold it above his ear and I ask Knock to ask the questions again.
Tell me now. Last chance.
Knock, roll intimidation with advantage.
Intimidation is +5. Alright.
And first be more specific with what you're asking him.
So 16, and I was asking him who was he trying to report to, like where he was going, and
You need to ask him a specific question for the intimidation. Which one is it?
okay. Where were you running off to, or trying to run to? Report to? Whatever he was saying earlier. Like before he was trying to run, he's like,
Who-
gotta tell,
yeah.
gotta,
Who are you trying to tell?
yeah.
Who are you warning?
And I rolled a 16.
16.
Was
Check
11
the-
earlier.
Let me check the difficulty modifiers real quick. Find out what number applies to what.
Maybe during this time, one of us should put a tourniquet on his legs.
I thought Hindo's medicine did that.
Okay, because I thought he just slapped him to wake him up.
I thought I did like the medicine to stop the bleeding and then slapped him.
I'm pretty sure I sustained him.
All right.
Okay. Being just a regular goblin, we'll say 16 was enough. You're asking him who he's running back to?
Yeah.
Who was he warning?
Tell the others. Try and get away from you. Killed them. Bastards.
I press the knife down harder on his ear, and I say, how many are there of you?
He just looks at you. Spits in your face. Enough of them.
I cut off his right ear.
And you killed him.
Nah. His sister glaring at you, these jagged goblin teeth, just yellow as could be, putrid odor coming out of his mouth, laughing at you.
I use my other hand and I slap him a couple of times.
I say, okay. I
Hold up.
calmly.
Go ahead. Do you think?
Okay. I say, okay. I calmly take a step back. I make an eye knock. I grab his dead friend, and I start cutting off the fingers of his dead friend one by one, very slowly. And I ask again, how many of there are you?
At this point, I turn around and I look at the goblin. And I say, remember, there's nothing he can't take off that I can't try to put back on.
Ooh, I like that. There's the good.
Who were you saying that to?
The goblin.
Alright. He sits there looking at what you're doing to the other goblin, watch him slowly be dismembered piece by piece. Anything you do to us, the others will do to you tenfold. Just wait. They'll be here.
Where?
If I don't return, they'll be here quicker.
I grab the goblin's arm.
1 second. Let me,
Uh-oh.
I swear to God, if motherfuckers show up, I'm leaving. I'm just leaving.
Not since you're the main one conversing with him, roll insight.
Who, all of us?
No, just Knock, since he's the main one conversing with him at the moment.
I was trying to roll that. Who took it?
Sorry.
Uh, 14 plus 1. 15.
Okay. He's not being entirely truthful about they'll be here quicker if I don't return. You can see his desire for self-preservation is kicking in a little bit.
I tell Hindo to go warn as many people in the town that he can to get as many numbers of people out here as possible.
I'd like to knock out the goblin, please.
Oh, don't do that yet. I am not done.
Are you telling Hindo that, or would you like Hawk to do that since he's not here?
Fine. We'll have Hawk do that.
Alright, he goes into town. He also knows more people here, so he knows
That's
people
true.
by name.
They might actually listen to him. I grab the goblin's hand, and I remove his middle
The
finger.
living one or the dead one?
The living one now. I move
Hopefully he's
his-
disarmed, right?
Yeah, he should be. And you should have
He would
his
have dropped his
sword on
weapons
his
when
neck.
you knocked him unconscious.
Yeah.
I say he drops his shit when you cut his leg off. I'm just.
Yeah, we'll assume when you knocked him out, you kicked his weapons away before you woke him up.
I remove both his index, middle, and ring finger, forcing him to forever hold a chakra. Assuming they have.
Do I need to roll a medicine roll to try to fix this?
No,
Was
he's
going
okay.
to die? Alright.
Oh wow, I just realized he actually has a range attack stance with a little slingshot.
It's funny because they seem to hit us with fucking millions of damage. That's not slingshot.
Dude, you ever been hit by a fucking slingshot? That shit hurts. Alright.
I've never been hit by a slingshot that took 66% of my life.
What else would I like to say to him?
How many of them are? How many of you are there?
And where are they?
And where? Yeah, and then knock adds in.
Punch him in the nose.
All right, I'll say go ahead and roll intimidation with advantage again.
Shit, what was the other number? 8?
Yep.
8 plus 5. 12? No, 13? Shit. Maybe Soda should roll that one.
He just looks at you laughing. You'll know soon enough.
Punch him again.
You can't
Do
just
I-
keep rolling over and over until you get the answer you want out of specific questions, by the way, guys. Usually it's 1 roll per question. 2 if you're lucky.
Do I have booze in my bag?
You have
Like
tooth.
strong,
You have ale.
just ale?
Hang on. So I'm gonna take his weapons and walk a couple of steps away to let Soda take care of him.
Okay. Add your inventory 1 scimitar and 1 short bow.
Hey, I called dibs on skinning the warg. I want a coat. Just throwing it out there.
All right. Well, Knock walks away. I cut his Achilles heel and the tendons connecting his elbow, his forearm to his biceps.
Jeez.
Dude, there's no, at this point, it's like he ain't gonna tell us shit. You already fucked him up for life.
And
Don't make
then-
wheelchairs for
Oh,
goblins.
I don't kill him. Then I drag him to the front of the what you call it, the combat store there.
The building you'll have yet to enter.
The one we've all had to enter, but I've been waiting to ever since we left the fucking caravan.
I follow.
All right,
Did anybody loot the other goblin and warg?
not yet, but we'll go back. You
I'll
know,
stay then.
I have not forgotten about those. Then I use the rope that is in my bag to tie him up further.
Okay. He is now considered restrained.
While he does this, I loot the goblin and I skin the warg. I'm broke, bitches. I need all this money.
Since everyone else has walked away from there, yes, I'll allow you to do both of them.
That's fine.
So add... roll a nature check to see what you get from the warg. And it's just skin you're after?
Well, anything of value, I don't know. What the teeth.
We'll roll a nature
whatever.
check to see what you know is of value on it.
Is that a 20?
Yeah, roll 20, and then if you have any nature modifier.
$17 and 20. Well, it says +3 nature and int. Do I get the int with that too?
No, it's just a +3. Alright, so 20. You know that the pelts... Nothing on a warg's really that valuable, but there's always buyers for things, so... You manage to take the pelt off. 4 claws and 2 teeth. So mark down on your inventory warg pelt, 4 warg claws, 2 warg teeth.
What happened to the rest of his teeth?
I mean, these
You hit him
being
He
pretty
broken, you're
hard.
trying to pull them
Pretty hard.
out.
What do I get off the goblin? I really wanted his ears, but some asshole cut him off.
Not you two.
Off the goblin. Let's see.
He has a longbow, right? I want that fucking longbow.
He has a short bow.
Whatever.
He has a scimitar. He has a short bow.
Oh,
and
did I
10
get any
feet of rope.
arrows from the last guy?
No, we didn't decide on that when we did the looting.
Alright.
So did you catch that, Hendo?
Scimitar, short bow. Any arrows?
No. 10
I don't
feet
have
of
any
rope.
arrows.
10 feet of rope.
Hindo surrounded.
Is that it?
Yeah, I'm just making sure I'm keeping track of everything on these note cards. Alright, so what are y'all doing with the goblin? You said you're tying him up, he's
Wait.
restrained.
I'm not done.
Okay.
I don't think he needs to be tied up anymore.
Can I check while I'm doing all this? Can I check their anatomies to try to learn more about both of them? Do I need to do a medicine check for that, or? Because the more you know about them, right? I mean,
Is there anything in particular you're trying to learn about them?
weak spots.
You would know that checking their bodies, these creatures don't appear to have any kind of armored plating or anything. No real weak spots.
All right.
So what, go for you. Go ahead and roll. Roll nature and survival.
D20, right?
Yeah. So 16 nature. Okay. While you're looking at them, you notice this reflective property in both their eyes, and you're able to deduce that these things both have excellent night vision, like pitch black. They'd be able to see you.
Duly noted.
That's more than dark vision, right?
It is dark vision.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what are y'all doing in town?
Where are you trying to tie him up, Soda?
And then I make my way to them, if I can.
Soda?
Sorry, I just had to grab the dogs. Last thing I heard was Hindos gets night vision understanding. Is it just our go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I grab the goblin and I drag him into the bar.
Okay.
I go to the bar counter and I say 3 fingers of whiskey and I place the 3 goblin fingers on the bar.
Just ale.
I know, but I'm going to ask for whiskey.
Baron looks at you, kind of surprised you're back. Looks at the goblin, looks at the fingers, or the fingers on the counter. What's this about? As he reaches back for 3 mugs, filling them up while he's waiting on a response.
I also throw him the 2 water skin, the alcohol water skin.
Okay. He looks at it, picks it up, pops the top of it open, sniffs a little bit. Alright, that's my ale. Where's the rest of it?
Kind of like nod over to Soda.
I point at the goblin and I say, you can ask him.
So it's goblins, eh?
And then I go, but before you get this goblin, I believe there's a matter of payment.
I haven't received any shipments yet. That's the deal. Once
You
ale
got
starts
the-
coming back in.
That was not the deal. The deal was to go out and find out what's happening to your caravan. And we brought back
Out of
the ale that
character? The deal was to clear the road as a permanent solution, not a one-time shipment thing, but the problem is solved.
I grabbed the mug. Nice.
Don't go unlocking things on the table.
So then I look at him and I say, well, we deserve at least a third of it up front for the work we did today.
And we also almost died. Twice.
I
As
can
I-
see you're looking a little bit beat up. He looks at you. Tell you what else did you find out?
There's potentially a goblin encampment north. I'm gonna say, what was it?
Northwest.
Northwest of the caravan,
And they might be coming.
and they might be coming this way.
Bloody hell.
Not our fault, of course.
It's not our fault. We found this guy outside town here as part of a scouting party.
Scouting party. What the hell would they want with this town?
I say this is when we stop and we negotiate a higher price.
For the ale. That's why they want it out.
This is when I look at the barkeep. I say that's enough information until we negotiate a better price.
Afraid that's all I can offer you. If you plan on getting this taken care of, well, let me think about it for a minute. Sits there. He pulls out 4 of the 12 gold that he offered you. That's the 1/3 you asked for. Puts it on the counter. You still plan on finishing this job, right?
I respond, it depends on the price.
I look over at Francis and say, Francis has just joined this party. Our agreement was between the young paladin and myself.
Just oh, go ahead. Sorry.
You know, I'll feel a lot more motivated once I have some gold in my pocket.
Tell you what I can do. The bar's not been doing too well, so I can't help out too much more just with gold. With 12 gold I offered, that's about the most I can do before this place just goes out of business. I'd need time to start getting some customers in and selling some ale before I'd be able to offer any more than that. What I can do is offer you some stuff that might keep you alive if you want to see the other 8 gold of this. He walks back between 2 of the kegs. If you all would mind turning around for a moment. Do you all turn around?
No. I sneak a peek.
I turn around.
I turn around as well.
I have a nice ass.
Are you trying to be stealthy with that soda or blatant?
Oh, I'm being stealthy.
Roll stealth.
So while he's
Best-
doing his thing.
Best rolls in house.
What was
1.
it? Oh no.
So 6.
6. Okay. Somehow, he is incredibly distracted by the thought of goblins heading toward town. He rolled a 1.
Nice.
All right.
We finally found someone worse than soda.
So, what you see is in the wall behind one of these kegs, he reaches behind the keg, turns the little panel, opens it up, pulls out a bag, closes the panel, turns it, and on the table before you, y'all can turn back around now.
I did it!
So, if you want the other 8 gold of this, if it's goblins you're after, if they have a camp, you're going to be in for a little bit of a harder fight than you bargained for, so I'll help you out a little bit. I'm too damn old to help firsthand, or I'd be out there with you. Opens up the bag, pulls out 5 healing potions and 1 greater healing potion. These are worth more than any of the gold I could offer you. I'm too old to need this shit anyway now.
I take one of the healing potions. I offer the greater healing potion to Cal since he seems to be our meat tank. And I literally say, "Here you go, meat tank," as I hand him the greater healing potion.
Thank you. And I try not to fumble it.
Roll a dexterity check.
You had to say that, didn't you, motherfucker?
Shit. Oh shit.
Can I try to catch it?
Yeah, can we try to catch it as it's falling? Can we roll a backup dexterity check?
Both of you roll dexterity with disadvantage.
14
13.
plus 5, so 19. What? 19 didn't do it?
You're the
Had to
one
be
that
a
threw
20?
it to him and it went past him. For you to dive and catch that, you would have needed a 20.
Bullshit.
Fuck. Dumbass.
Baron just looks at you, Soda, with this look of, you dumbass.
That's when I chime in and say, well, at least we know
Just
he
so you
throws about as
know,
good as he shoots.
Those things ain't cheap.
And the roll at 13, he couldn't catch it. He was like right between us.
If you already missed it, he would have needed to... Did you add anything to that, Hendo? Just a flat 13?
No,
It was
it's
just Dex.
flat 13.
Yeah, you would have needed
Damn it.
15.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. Alright, so I
Can I scoop it up or anything?
He
pocket 4 gold, then realizing I should probably share after the hardships we just went through. I throw 2 gold to Cal, I throw 1 gold to Francis, and I keep 1 gold for myself.
This one.
Wait,
Wait.
say that one more time?
Yeah, that gold didn't
I
add
think
up.
you just said 5.
2 gold to Cal, 1 gold to Francis, and 1 gold for myself.
I'm pretty sure I killed the warg, bro. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Dude, you weren't part of the
Okay.
deal. We killed
2
another
gold to Cal, 1 gold to Francis, 1 gold to Soda.
Now, to be fair, Francis, you weren't even part of this deal.
To be fair, you all would be fucking dead. Alright.
To be fair, Francis, you'd have been just as dead as we are, regardless of what deal you fucking made, because you went on a fucking walk to only come back.
Okay, so of the 5 healing potions and the 1 greater, Cal has the greater. Soda, you have 1, and 1 healing potion is just shattered on the floor. What do you do with the remaining 3?
I give, well, I guess, the Hindu, you gonna grab one? Your
Okay.
action.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna grab
We
one.
save 1 for Nensis, and then, yeah, we'll give the other last one to Cal as well.
Okay, who is holding on to... Actually, we'll say you went out and handed it to him, so he has his.
Yes.
What are the healing stats on them?
Probably, what, 5?
For a regular, I believe it's 1d4 plus 2. Let me double check that.
Oh, so some are a little bit more potent than others, huh?
I think it's 1d4 plus 4 and then 1d8 plus 8. I'm not sure.
Maybe. Okay, so a potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2. Greater is 4d4 plus 4.
4d4?
4d4 plus 2. Or plus 4.
And the other one is 2d2 plus 2?
2d4 plus 2. 2d2 would be flipping a coin. 2d4 plus 2.
Alright. What time is it right now?
That combat only took a couple of seconds, so it is most of the time
Bullshit.
y'all have spent looting and talking and doing stuff with the goblin. It is now 3 p.m.
Okay. I look
Ah.
over to the bartender, or I don't know what Nensis is doing. If he's gathering people, has he gathered people towards us yet?
You sent him to tell people, you didn't ask him to gather them.
Have you heard from Jacob?
Not a word.
Okay.
Any idea when you're supposed to be expecting him?
Not a clue.
I ask, who's in the position of authority to protect this village? To the bartender. Who's actually accountable for protecting this village?
Protecting? I'm afraid. Just the local citizens. You asking about the mayor?
Sure. If there's a mayor, there's a mayor.
That's Kier. He's right up the street, east of here. The big building. Usually closed unless we have town meetings.
All right. Well, I say we go have a chat with the mayor, and I grab our gimp fucking goblin and drag him out with me.
Alright, you drag the goblin with you.
I follow, but I'll be right back.
At this point, I say I grow weary of these trifles, and I'm going to go explore what this town has to offer.
As y'all catch up to that, you see Ninsa sitting there. Dunk, 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 dunk. Dunk, 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 dunk. Knocked on the door. Very urgent manner. What'd you say you're doing, Hendo?
I'm going to see what this town has to offer. I just walked into this random building. What do I see?
Okay. Showing how unprepared I was with names and shit. Alright, there it is. So you walk in. Immediately when you walk in here, the sweltering heat just hits you like a wall. Sweat already kind of beading on your brow. You look around. You see an odd assortment of weapons, armor, tools. You can get the gist. This is where the town makes anything they need for defense, all their farming tools, any kind of metalwork, etc. See this big, like 7'6", burly dude. What can I do for you?
Say I'm curious in his wares. I want to know if he has anything, what he has to offer.
It depends on what you're looking for. You're a farmer. You what sort of trade you into?
I'm a cleric.
Cleric. Just don't give me to you around here. Point you around. Depends on how much gold you're willing to spend, but got a couple of basic hammers, axes, a couple of shields, some armor.
I'm back.
One set of plates.
All right, question. Does different shields grant better armor, or is all this shit pretty much baseline? Like, is
Unless it has a enchantment on it or is a unique named shield, they'll all be the same.
so? I'm taking this dude don't have shit. All right.
Yeah, I mean, super small town where, like this, you're not going to find any unique, amazing, or very rarely even enchanted items. From the blacksmith, at least, since he makes it all by hand, there are other, you gain there are other places you'd look for anything beyond basic craftsman work.
So I look up at him. I tell him that he doesn't have anything I'd be interested in. And then I inform him about all that's just happened. This just transpired.
Well,
then I-
that's just the shit.
And then I ask him what he has to help arm the citizens around here in case there is an attack.
All citizens here should already have their own means of defense in their house I've made over the years. That's basically what I spend most of my time doing. They compensate me for it. So if anything does attack the town, I mean, we're not many, but if it's not a large force, we can hopefully hold our own with a few losses.
At this point, I say I'm done with him, and I go to find my friends.
I'm done with you.
That was fucking pointless. Hopefully the mayor got some better shit to say.
Alright.
Alright, is the mayor answering?
So, you'll sit there for another couple of minutes. Ness is still there. Dunk, 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 dunk. Knocks on the door. Eventually, you hear some muttering coming distant. Finally opens the door. What?
I hold the goblin up, so it's the first thing the mayor fucking sees at his door.
Don't bring that fucking thing in here. It's filthy.
Well, I'm surprised he wasn't spooked by seeing a fucking goblin at his door. I go, Mayor, you're about to have a problem.
You threatening me?
Oh shit.
Mayor, are you fucking retarded? Do you not see the thing that I am holding?
I do. I see you bringing it into my town.
Mayor, if you don't act quickly, you're going to have a whole fucking army of these things stomping through your town, and you will not have a town left.
Really? And who the hell are you? I've never seen you around here before.
Doesn't matter who I am. What matters is do you believe this to actually be a fucking threat? Is that something you want to risk your entire livelihood on?
I've lived in this area for 30 years. I have never seen a goblin in this town. Nor anywhere near it. Nor of our farmers.
So this goblin, magically wounded, here, that's been slowly dripping blood all the way from the corner store, magically arrived?
What I see is 3 strangers and one what's the word he's looking for?
Rotten.
One borderline hobo. 3 of you have never seen before showing up in my town with a goblin at my doorstep, and you expect me to believe you?
That's when I chime in and I say no, but I expect you to act in the best interests of your people.
I whisper and then says, "Do you know anything about this guy?"
Did you? I whispered and then says, "Did you fucking vote for him?"
Both
We're
of you
making-
roll stealth.
Making Dungeons and Dragons.
I want to know about his political contributions. Sorry. Sorry, who's rolling for what now?
Knock failed the stealth roll. Now you roll yours.
I got a 1.
19 plus Dex 24.
Okay, he doesn't hear you. What were you asking him, Knock?
If he knows anything about the mayor.
Of course he knows me. I'm the great, glorious mayor of this town here. Nemesis kind of looks at you, kind of shrugs and tilts his head a little bit like, this is the guy that's in charge of the place.
Does he not respond to Hindo's statement about best interest of the people?
Not a word about it.
Can I try beating down the door?
The door's open.
Oh.
Let's drag this fucking goblin inside.
Yeah.
You're gonna try to force your way in?
Yep.
All of us. I feel like we should have advantage in that.
Alright, who's the first one walking in?
The big dude, obviously. Come on, Cal. Lead the
Cal,
way.
make your roll, buddy.
Are you gonna be the one
Open,
trying to
right?
force your way past him?
Nope, all of us are.
Well, yeah, who's the one trying to force... You can't fit multiple to the door at one
Yeah,
time.
me.
I can go right between his legs, bro.
I feel like we can all grab an arm of this guy and force our way through.
Hey, for
I think-
sake of this argument, Cal, roll.
Yeah, I think like we should just combine all of our rolls together as our total roll.
I
If
just
we rolled
realized I
a
never
three
finished furnishing
together.
this building, so whoops.
That's alright.
Alright, so
What am I
now
rolling for?
roll athletics with advantage.
So that's 16. 16 plus 5. 21.
21. You just kind of one arm shove him out of the way. The other two follow you in. The three follow you in. No. The other two follow you in. Nensis is going to wait outside.
Bitch!
He lives here, and
No loot for him.
actually, you know what? I don't want to make story decisions for his character. He'll follow you in for now. I just won't hold the consequences against him.
Okay.
Alright. So you push your way in. Guards! Guards!
Oh fuck. I thought there's no guards here.
There's no guards, it's just town people. Basic citizens, otherwise the bartender or whoever the fuck we were talking to would have said there's the city guard.
That's a fair
So-
point.
I mean, our decisions have to be based upon the information given, right?
Who has the highest, let me see. What roll would that be?
Persuasion?
No. Wisdom.
Probably me. I'm at 15 plus 2.
Okay. I'm gonna have you go and roll an insight check.
That's D20.
Yeah, d20 plus 4.
13.
Why are there so many fucking D20s here? Who's been
'Cause
pulling all the
keep bringing it
D20s
over.
out?
I don't know how to put them up. I just,
Alright, so what'd you say the roll was?
13.
That was with the plus 4?
Yes.
You say yes?
Yes.
God damn it, Endo.
Sorry, bro.
Any way we can help?
No. You, He seems like an odd person to be put in charge. You don't question it. As that happens, you see a couple of gentlemen over the couches kind of look around, look at each other, like, shake their heads. Oh god, not again. You hear one of them mumble the other. They get up, they're unarmed. They walk
Am
up to
I
him.
strong enough to pick up the goblin one-handed?
I throw on the ground the ears that I'm carrying in plain view of the guys who are unarmed standing up.
Okay. At this point, they've walked up to, let me, get some...
And unsheath my rapier.
Slightly unsheath your rapier.
One
I
of
would
them
like
is
to
right next
toss
to
the
you.
goblin down.
As you start to unsheath the rapier, he puts his hand over your wrist, blocking it. Easy, friend. You don't want to start anything here. This... One second. This guy might about to be doing something stupid.
He's not winning the dice rolls for a smart move. Stupid is the cleric's middle name.
Okay. He stops himself there. He just looks at the mayor, looks at you, just kind of under his breath. as he's holding your hand there before you withdraw your rapier. The other one, alright, so what's all this? They're asking the mayor. These ruffians show up here. 3 of them I've never seen in my damn life, bringing this goblin into our town, throwing bloody ears on the floor. Get them out of my place!
Goblins were already in town.
And there's going to be a lot more of them unless if you don't fail to act.
I'm just going to bring that dice over here with me and make another fog of war over here.
Tired of going back and forth?
Yes.
I'm cursing this dice with my shitty rolls.
What with the... Holy shit. What the fuck?
Clouds.
There, you all see nothing. You're all blinded.
Yeah, right. Mysterious mists seep
Cal
over the town.
farted.
Okay.
It'd be trapped under my armor.
The goblins are smoking you out of town. Okay. One of them looks at you with a bit of concern. In town, you say. Where were they?
They came north from the weapon shop.
Care to show us? They look over to the mayor. Sir, may we take care of this? Just get them out! I don't care what you do! Hang them up by the inn for all I care! Throw them in with the animals! They gesture for you all to follow them outside.
I look him straight in the eyes and I say, I'm not moving until I hear guarantee for action.
Any way we can check to see if the guard is just lying or not?
Roll insight.
Hindo.
Let me roll.
Yes, please.
Whoever's... You're the one asking, Nox, so you're the one rolling.
Alright.
Asking.
I just rolled a 20.
Oh,
He's the
no.
one asking, so he's the one rolling.
18 plus 1, 19.
Okay. You can see a bit of... You hear a bit of concern in his voice about the current attitude the mayor's having. He doesn't seem to be trying to deceive you at all.
Look over and say, let's go, Seta. I think we can trust him. And I start walking out. While dragging the goblin.
I decided to stay, and I sat down on the couch that the gentleman stood up from, and make myself extremely comfortable.
As you do that, one of them grabs you, and
Oh no.
roll a acrobatics check.
D20.
D20. That's cocked. Go ahead and roll it again. Even though that would have been a 5, I'm gonna let you.
15. And,
Carries you right out the door.
what? Oh, 15?
He
Motherfucker.
rolled a 17.
Did you have any modifiers?
After that, I'm 0. Sorry, 15. I want to attempt to kick him right in the nuts. What do I gotta roll for that?
I pull out my rapier and say, I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, we're asking. We're about to go to jail. Let's do this.
Hey, I got good acrobatics. I'm willing to put this one through.
Alright, as you do that, the other one's hand is still there, so go ahead and...
Sorry, I thought he moved to grab Hindo.
No, the one that was beside Hindo grabbed Hindo.
Alright, then I reach to grab my dagger behind my back, which is not being blocked.
Okay. As you do that, another one's going to reach for you.
He's over with Hindo, he's not by me.
There are 4 of these guys.
You said 2.
I said 2 on each side of the room.
You did. Yeah, that's true.
Go ahead and roll acrobatics.
17 plus 3, so 19.
That'd be 20.
R20, yep.
He has you by 1. He rolled a 19.
Jesus.
Wait, he rolled a 19. How's he him by 1? He rolled a 20.
This guy rolled a 19. He has a +2 modifier.
Fuck, bitch.
Soda, as you reach behind your back, this dude grabs you in a bear hug. I said, don't do that for your own good. Carries you out the door.
That is,
Kind of
dude sounds
flings
like a
you
pedoph-
like 7 feet away.
dude sounds like a pedophile. Let's fight this.
So you land prone right there. Damn it, I said prone. There we go.
On your head.
Try to throw it and you follow.
Fine, I refuse to follow the group. I will sit. I'm throwing my little temper tantrum. I'm just going to sit here in the grass.
The first one originally talking to y'all looks at just across y'all. Show us where you found them.
I'm gonna lead him towards the.
Soda's just laying there pouting.
Okay, as they get out of line of sight or out of eyesight, I move to the side of the house.
I know where this is
I think
going.
I'm merged with Nensis.
Click the ground somewhere. How the hell did you manage that?
I just dragged them all over.
Okay, while they're out of sight, before they get to their destination, I take out my flask of oil and I empty out half of it underneath along the wooden side of the house.
Flask of oil.
Don't fucking do it, Soda. Don't fucking do it.
He's gonna try to burn down the place.
If you're going to do anything, it's going to consume a full one.
Fine, a full flask of oil.
Just to burn this prick's house down? Jesus Christ. You know, you're gonna have to stealth check back, right? So they know, wouldn't you?
Yep,
Go ahead and roll stealth as you're doing so.
there's no one around me.
This is a town of 50 people. There's going to be people seeing you no matter where you're at. This is a town of farmers and workers.
20, 15 plus 5.
20? Alright.
I know you don't want me to do what I'm about to do.
The one individual inside of you did not see you. So you pour the flask out.
So I
So
pour
what are
the.
y'all doing with the guards while he's doing this?
Hold on, I'm not done yet.
No,
I'm
let them do
almost
their thing
done.
first.
There's no first. I feel like I have 2 actions and then I'm gonna be on my way.
It
I
is
feel
their
like
turn.
I just need
You were sitting on the ground pouting.
just until they got just out of line of sight. And they won't get a full turn because I'm gonna make my way to them, but I need the opportunity to make close distance before they start whatever the fuck they're gonna start. So
They
I
would have
feel
been
like
in line of sight of you all the way until they got here to the blacksmith, so they would be here talking by the time they
when I
rounded
say
that corner.
line of sight, I mean reasonable sight to me.
Okay, you said line of sight, so we're sticking with line of sight. Proceed with y'all's
That's
turn.
bullshit. Just let me do with what I want to do.
Anyways, so we're with the guards.
What happened to the body?
They're still here. I cleared them out because people kept fucking with them.
Yeah, show him.
Alright, so we walk up on the bodies where the guards say.
And y'all didn't bring these here. They didn't follow you. You didn't lead them here.
We found them as soon as we got to town.
Why were y'all coming from that direction?
We were running an errand for the barkeep.
What kind of errand to lead you that way? Nothing that way for a good 30 miles.
Well, he's been running out of ale, so we've been searching for it.
I see. Well, it's none of my business.
So what say you?
He looks at him. That's a warg there. The other goblins with these.
What was that?
The other goblin is with these.
Yeah, that warg nearly killed me.
Wait, stop. What do we do with the fucking goblin? Did you drag him out here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dragging him by the scruff of the neck the whole way.
Okay, I was just
We
curious.
have
One hand.
he's tied together with no tendons attaching any of his muscles anymore. He's not really going anywhere.
Dramatic effect.
And
If
then
I
I
had
look
to
at the
guess, I'd say it's a scouting party. They don't just bring wargs out for nothing. You're lucky that thing didn't get away. If you'd have told him that he'd seen y'all, this, I can only imagine what would have happened.
So, can you report back to the mayor? Convince him?
Convince him of what? I mean, just two goblins and a warg, yeah. This dude's... He looks around making sure Kier is nowhere in sight. Like, this dude is paranoid as hell right now.
This town is gonna be fucked if you don't do something about it.
Kier's not all there. And as much as we try to sway his decisions the right way, he's hard-headed at best.
what would it take to sway him?
Once he's made his mind up, there is no swaying him.
What are the villagers' reaction as we drag the goblin's body back and forth?
Just a bunch of hush whispers. You see some looks of concern.
Now that they've had this conversation, has
This
enough
time-
time passed for me to finish what the fuck I'm doing?
No, not yet.
So you can start doing what you're doing. It won't come to. It won't proceed all the
fruition.
way.
Fine.
All right. So what are you trying to do?
Finish my oil, the full flask out, all over the bottom panel of this house.
Okay.
I then take a bit of my 50 feet of hemp rope. We never actually clarified how much hemp rope was used to tie the goblin.
5 feet.
I need to give
No.
me, yeah.
I assume you're like hog tying him, right? Where he just can't move.
Tying him
Cut off all
securely
the
enough.
tendons. You don't need
Like,
to tie them.
Wrists together, feet together,
Yeah, wrists together, feet together, knees together.
and knees together. We'll say 5 feet. It's not
Okay.
gonna take that much to restrain a goblin.
Okay. I take 5 more feet of my hemp rope. I dip it into my other flask of oil, soaking it in oil. I then
Okay.
light the fuse and start making my way towards the rest of these guys. Actually, I changed my mind. As I'm making my way, I see the front door, and I tie the front door shut.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
You don't see any way to tie this door shut. This is just a flat wall on either side of the door.
All right, then I
He's not gonna let you kill him, bro. I think he's important to the storyline.
take one of my ball bearings and I jam it in the door frame to prevent the door from opening.
The door opens inward. You would know this would not work.
He's not gonna let you kill him.
Oh no, this isn't plot armor or anything. He's just failing very badly at what he's trying to do.
To be fair, all the other doors open outward.
That is an aesthetical choice. That way y'all can actually see
Okay.
what doors are able to be gone in and which doors are closed. All doors will always be assumed
There's a
to open
handle
inward.
on this door, though.
All doors will always be assumed to open inward.
Okay, there's a handle on this door.
Okay, you see the handle on the door.
I
That
take
does
the
mean-
handle on the door.
Okay.
I tie the rope from the handle to the handle of my rusty knife. I make sure the rope is taut, and I stab the knife into the other side of the wood, preventing it from being opened.
Okay, that you can do. Go ahead and make a strength check. Not saving throw. Check.
$15.
Okay.
And
Plus
do
1,
I-
16.
I need to find out what I have for strength.
Yeah, you have plus 1 strength, so you're 16. You manage to tie the rope off. Drive the wood a good, or drive the knife a good 2 inches into the wood. Alright.
I need one moment. My character is contemplating the action that is about to happen here. And by my character, it's also me. I realize that I may be overreacting, and I take out the dagger and the rope that is currently in tying the door shut.
Okay.
Strength check.
Partly not from compassion,
Strength check to make sure you can pull it out.
not from compassion, but because if I leave the dagger, I could be caught because everyone recognizes the rusty dagger I used to cut off the fucking ears.
Strength check to make sure you can pull it out.
Oh, you're dicks. Someone stole. 13.
You pull and just barely manage to get the dagger out. We're talking like 1 foot up on the door frame, holding yourself like straight out. And thump.
Alright, so now what? What are you doing?
We'll
So now
say-
I start walking my way down to you guys, but I continue to let the house burn.
You said 5 feet of rope, right?
Wait,
I
I don't remember even starting a fire.
Oh yeah, how are you going to start a fire?
I have a candle.
You have a candle.
You okay?
What are
It's
you
not
gonna
a
do with the
magic
candle?
Come on, you gotta be kidding me. My box contains a fucking lantern, candles, string, and shit like that, and you're telling me that there's no way to light that fire?
Yes, I am. You're like an inventory is specific for a reason.
You can't just walk around with a lit lantern. It wouldn't
No, but the
last.
thing is, if I had a lantern out in the woods, would Brandon be, you don't have a way to light that lantern? I don't
Yes,
think
I
so.
would.
That's bullshit. I think
Start
you just
rubbing
won't let
sticks
me burn
together.
down the
Spark.
fucking
A
house.
spark. Create a spark. Bro, come on.
I have a tinder box.
Good, you saw it finally.
I'll use a tinder box to start the fire.
Okay. So, I'll say the fire started, and it's going to be slowly going up a rope the next couple of minutes.
And I make my way back down to that.
Stealth check.
Yes, one more stealth check.
I feel like the fire should have started prior.
The fire started, and you're walking away.
Uh-oh.
7.
2 individuals walking along the main road here see you walking away from the mayor's house.
Intimidate. Intimidate.
Did they see me
Hold
light
on.
the fire?
Hold on. One of them sees a rope on fire back at the corner of the house.
I pay him 1 gold to walk away.
1 gold apiece?
The one who saw it. To walk away in silence.
Do you know he saw it?
You roll perception.
17.
Nice.
Okay, you do see that he noticed you, and that he eyed the fire back there.
You can intimidate for free, bro.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let me. Where is generic human 1?
It's funny. Someone's talking shit about being 20 minutes of looting. It's been 30 minutes for you to burn out of this fucking house.
Well, if someone would fucking just let me do it without all these stipulations, we'd be done with it by now.
You gotta make sure you didn't get seen. Come on.
I feel like you have to do fucking 20 stealth checks for one action.
If you quit doing actions that require stealth check.
All right, I intimidate him into silence.
Oh, it's too late. He's already running back toward that well, grabbing a bucket.
I was supposed to. You gave.
You tried handing him gold, and he took off running. He's at this point grabbed a bucket and made it back.
Fine, I tackle him. I have acrobatics here. This is bullshit.
You're gonna try to tackle him? Okay.
Yeah, I try to tackle him.
Roll athletics.
Oh my god.
Right.
Oh no.
10. Acrobatics is +3, so 13.
And it's acrobatics, it's athletics.
Athletics? 11.
Alright, you do manage to actually grab him and hold him. You're trying to tackle him.
I then roll for intimidate. I intimidate him to let it be.
Alright, roll intimidation.
Oh my god.
19 plus. What's intimidation here? +2, 21.
Not enough.
Fuck off.
You're trying to burn down a part of his home.
A mayor's house that nobody fucking likes.
Like the one person making decisions for this town, and you're trying to set it on fire.
Have you heard of the bystander effect?
He immediately starts screaming, "Help! Fire! Fire!" And you start seeing.
You punch him in the face to try to
Kill him. Just kill him.
Alright. Go ahead and roll an attack as everyone starts popping out of the doors looking to see what's going on.
What do I roll for attack? Is it
No, never mind. He just said everyone's popping out the doors.
No,
Dude,
he's already. Roll a melee attack. Roll d20.
I'm just here to punch him in the face.
That's an attack.
3.
And you completely miss, slamming your fist against the wall behind him.
Technically 6, because I have technically 6, right? Because I got the dexterity.
Punching
it's
is
the strength
strength.
Oh, then 4.
Yeah. You sit there shaking your hand. God damn. Ah.
God damn it! You can't shoot a bow. You can't start a fire.
I don't want to murder it
So-
now in front of everybody. What am I gonna say?
You were such a hard ass dragging a goblin. Now you just punch a dude point blank. Oh my god!
I can't control the dice, guys.
At this point, the guards who are with y'all hear this as well. They come running back toward the main road. Do y'all follow?
Oh fuck. Yeah.
I try to use my persuasion to calm the situation.
I'm gonna drag the goblin with me.
You're welcome to try. You can talk to one of them. It's not going to affect all of them.
I roll d20.
Roll d20.
8. Fuck.
He just keeps on running.
What the fuck is up with these high requirement checks on every goddamn roll? I feel like
It's the easy task. It's the easy roll. If it's, you're lucky I didn't make yours a difficulty 30 instead of 25.
it shouldn't be. It's light and simple fire. Arson is one of the easiest crimes to commit.
Not when you're burning down the town someone lives in.
All right. So now what?
Burn down your house. Jesus.
So-
that was trouble.
At this point, everybody in the town who is within earshot So the dude in the alchemist shop, the dude at the store, the innkeeper, Barrand, and the blacksmith.
Do
are
I
all outside
see
the
a fire
doors.
from here?
From where you are at, you don't, but you see smoke coming from
Alright.
northeast.
Knowing nothing, I'm probably gonna go towards the well and try to get some water.
I completely bail. I just straight up bail. The
Stop
guy
him!
that I tried to.
Stop him!
Hey, I should be able to run at least a dexterity and acrobatics to get the fuck out of here.
You were prone, you had to get up, and then you have half your movement remaining.
What?
It
Why are
takes
you
half your
making
mov-
this harder than it is?
It
It's
is
not
half
that
your
hard.
movement to get up from prone, as a rule. Like in the book. You said you tackled him, not just held him, so you were prone with him.
It's
But
too
then
late
I
to
tried
use-
to punch him. Was I still prone when I was punching him?
You were just on your knees above him, missed the punch.
That's not prone.
Okay, well if he's prone on the ground, how are you going to punch him if you're standing?
Well, knees isn't prone. Prone is on your stomach.
It's still half your movement to get up.
How far can I actually fucking get?
Half your movement.
I
Well,
don't know what half my movement is. 15?
Basically as far as you moved already. One more square. Because you were right here.
So what's my movement? 6?
Your movement is 30.
So I take half my movement. So 3, so 10 more.
No. You moved 5'10", you have one...
Half my
one more
movement is 15 to get up, right?
Uh-huh.
So 15 to get up, and I've moved 3, which means I can technically move 12 more.
Not 30 squares, 30 feet. You were here, you can
Oh,
move
30
one more
feet.
square from where you're at.
At this point, I reach into my gold bag and I throw. God damn it! I throw 3 gold pieces up in the air.
The mayor's in his house.
how do you even know what's going on, Indo?
I just try to persuade someone. So
Like, technically I shouldn't have let you have that roll either. Y'all are...
I'm just trying to go fetch water.
Yeah, you saw smoke, you're making a logical choice. At this point, we'll say the fire's halfway up the rope. And Soda, you have 4 guards and 3 civilians now charging at you.
How do they know it was me? They just yelled fire. I tackled a guy.
Because
They
the
don't-
guy who you tackled is yelling, "Stop him!" and he has a bucket with water spilled on the ground next to him.
okay, try to use your persuasion to say it was him, not you. He's the only one.
I
he's
will
only-
not allow that just because you're giving him an idea out of character.
Uh,
Oh man.
All right, well, then I am going to move up to Soda. All right, so I can move third. So what? Let's move this fucking dice. That works. How far can I go? 5 spaces.
Yes.
Can I use a cantrip?
Yep.
What would you like to use?
A blinding light.
Oh no, now you're an accomplice.
Blinding light.
Can I do that? A flash of light.
Let me read what that one does.
It's minor illusion. Can my minor illusion be a blinding light?
Your minor illusion? No, it cannot. It would be a sound or image of an object that lasts for duration. If you create a sound,
seductive woman.
it can be any volume, any
Seductive goblin.
Make it a goblin yell, as loud as I can make it.
Okay, where'd you like it coming from?
How far is my range?
Range is 30 feet.
I want it 30 feet in the opposite direction of Soda.
Okay. Like, put your mouse over the tile and hit tab. Right there is the farthest you can do it from Soda.
That's fine. That's where I'm doing it then.
Okay. That said...
That's to get some reaction.
It will, but because of proximity of it, it might not trick everyone.
Fuck it. Put it in the well. Say it's coming out of the well. They're in the well!
Already decided.
Now we're outlaws. Time to change alignments.
I'm trying to save his dumbass. What am I supposed to do?
2 of the civilians lose attention and are looking over that direction. The remaining 3 civilians and the 2 shopkeepers are still headed straight for Soda.
I did what I could, bro. You know?
At this point, the closest one, being the general store vendor, is going to attempt to tackle you. Go ahead and roll acrobatics.
Me?
Yes.
Oh no!
You're getting speared, bro.
He just
Plus 3d6.
slams you into that lamppost and tackles you to the ground. You are prone.
Whoa. I fucking fly over 10 feet away when I can only move fucking 30. 1/3 of my max distance via momentum.
Okay.
I have a problem with that.
Let me explain to you how these rolls work. He is starting off right there. He grabs you. He has remaining half of his movement to move with you, carrying you.
This physics is fucked up.
You know that lovely PDF that I linked you of the player's handbook? You should look at it sometime. There's some nifty things in there.
Okay, alright, so
That and you didn't put up any resistance.
So you're now prone right there on the ground.
that's when I yell, now that we've got your attention. We gotta switch this somewhere.
I like your train of thought, Tindo. I do.
Pull the goblin.
This was all just a ruse to let you know about the pending goblin attack. I like where you're going.
Knock, are you doing anything during all this?
Yeah. Did I hear all that from Hindo?
Shit, I yelled it as loud as I could.
I'll go grab the goblin body.
Okay. Meanwhile, 2 of the civilians, seeing that Soda's pretty well restrained, 2 more civilians right there next to him in case he tries to get up. They start grabbing buckets, running over toward the fire. It does start to singe the edge of the house. They put it out before it catches.
Fire via oil is much more damaging than just a singe.
And you can't put it out with water.
You
But
can't put out
Yeah.
an oil fire with water. Hindo makes a good point.
but I like that it's out, so
Actually, let's see.
They make it worse.
They
no.
don't. Let's see.
Intel check for the humans, for the generic human.
Natural 20.
Oh my
He
god.
knows not to pour the water on there. I moved it out just so you could see it after I rolled it.
See, this is what I mean bullshit. I roll a fucking 3 as a dexterity-based class to escape a tackle, and he rolls a 20, basic villager, on the knowledge of oil fires.
He used to be a track star. Alright.
He
So
recognized that it was an oil accelerant through the flame and smoke.
I say
Disadvantage double roll that.
I say we kick Soda out and we pick up this villager.
Right?
Fucking rolls better.
Okay, so with a natural 20, I'm going to assume he already knows. Just dig up some dirt, throw it on it, suffocate it out. The fire gets a little bit more damage on the wall. Still just singes the outer edge of it. Doesn't catch the building itself.
That's when I yell, that's what's in store. If nothing's done and he's left in charge, the mayor's left in charge, that's what's in store for this whole town.
Roll persuasion.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, it got stuck on the fucking well.
I say reroll. I say reroll.
No, it landed flat.
It's stuck on the well.
It was
It
gonna
did,
roll
but it
right, and then
landed
it bounced
flat.
back.
That is an alterated roll. Come on.
You chose to roll it between the well and another die. That's
There's gotta be a fucking out of the situation, and we can't lose every fucking roll.
Jesus Christ. Oh, we're so fucked.
so. At this point, Soda and Hendo, the two of you just start getting angry glares as these villagers are getting closer, clearly seeing you as a threat, trying to destroy their home.
Hey, it's time for you to step up, Cal. Fuck, we're already in the fire. Come on.
Where the fuck is Nensis and all this shit too? That's what I want to know.
I don't know what to say.
He should be charming people left and right. I don't see him stepping up to the plate. I feel like we have a GM that's against us here. The almighty God doesn't want us to succeed.
Oh, I'm enjoying watching this.
I'm just gonna yell, the goblin threats are real, and I just like grab the goblin up and dangle him.
Raise up nice and high.
Actually, I hang him by that post that I'm next to.
Poor fucking. I'm starting to feel bad for this fucking goblin.
Y'all are roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Fuck.
Y'all keep trying the same thing over and over on the same people.
Oh shit.
Oh my
shit.
God!
Nock, you are now lumped in there with them viewing you as a threat to their home. You now
Alright.
see a couple of them going back to their homes and emerging with weapons.
Everybody look in your bags. Let's see
As well as
what
the
tools.
the four guards who have come with y'all have now drawn theirs as well, and they are.
They know the fucking threats are real.
Yeah, shouldn't they be speaking up too here?
You failed your rolls against them as well with this.
They don't like the mayor. I'm sure one of them would have helped me light the fire.
They know he's not all there. He's not the one trying to kill them.
But they
I
often know
undid the
threats.
rope and the knife. What more do you want?
So for the purpose of this, we'll say one of the guards is, if I can, oh, I can't draw on that. One guard's there. Those are the four guards right now. You have the
I think
shopkeeper.
you drew one on the well.
Nensis tries to charm a guard.
No, he does not. You are not in control of Nensis. He's also already used his one spell slot for the day.
You drew one on the well, by the way.
Yeah, I see that. It kind of clipped onto it. So to give you all some idea of how many people are out here right now. Let's see, I said the 5, the 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, should be 2 more. That's right, I said there are 2 by soda. Oh, plus the dude who was carrying the water bucket.
Alright, let's do this.
It's the guy carrying the water bucket is him.
TPK.
Alright, we're gonna have to kill Soda.
So at that point, the 4 right here, closest to the well in this, are the guards who were in the mayor's house. The rest of them are just regular civilians, and the one dude who is 2 shopkeepers, innkeeper, dude carrying the bucket.
Alright, so we're gonna have to fight, right? I mean, we can't persuade our way out of it.
So, okay, that common sense perk's gonna come in here. You realize you are... Tell you what. Let me check
We realize we're screwed.
Let me check alignments real quick.
Yeah, I think GM realized exactly the hole that was dug.
No, I'm realizing players who had no business helping you were helping you, so I'm giving you a way out. Hindo, your alignment makes you significantly question Soda's actions here, and your role in aiding him in trying to distract people, and urges you to try to defuse the situation, not with anything about goblins. You realize you've barked up that tree a couple of times, and
Religion?
nothing with religion. The entire town now thinks you are the ones bringing the goblins here.
I say we call him the goblins.
Is the barkeep here?
Yeah, where's the barkeep and people who actually fucking know us? They've definitely got
that's
to be
right.
out here in the skirmish.
Should have marked him down too.
You said he was out here.
Yeah, we'll say he's right outside his door.
Now, I'm figure he'll be on our side for the work that we have done so far.
You failed the roll against him as well with that. He was outside seeing...
Injury.
Like, every single one of those failed rolls was to every person out here. So now he doesn't think you're lying, but he's doubting significantly.
He's doubting the goblins. After all that, because we rolled with the goblin thing, I feel like everyone else would have fallen for that, but I feel like he's been buffed about goblins enough to know that it's not us.
At this point, I'm not going to tell you what he's thinking, because you don't know what he's thinking.
I keep forgetting his name. What's his name?
Barrend.
I'm afraid to say anything else and roll bad.
I know it's a problem. Anything we do is roll in or fun. I vomit all over myself to make people less likely to grab me.
Roll Constitution DC 15 to see if you're able to force yourself to vomit.
Where's my DC 15? Give me a second, I gotta put my die.
You're not going to have an 8 modifier. You sit there dry heaving. Sticking your finger down your throat.
I think your
Trying to
Constitution
make
was
yourself throw up
-1.
and you fail.
Alright, where are we going with that? You said... Okay, they all think we have something to do with the goblins.
At this point, they were all very angry, thinking that Soda just tried to burn down that dude's house and assaulted a fellow villager who was carrying a water bucket. You tried to distract and aid him in getting away. And Nock, you just tried to
Hang the
basically
goblin
follow
up.
through with the same thing. Like, Soda's going around yelling about goblins, and you're basically echoing what he's saying. So they're lumping in the same
shit.
boat with him.
Alright, what's this common sense perk you're talking about?
All the stuff that I told you that you would not know and care.
Still no out.
Alright. Ninsis is going to try to help y'all with something. And this may backfire. I'm going to roll these in the open so y'all can see this. So if it goes bad, you have anyone to blame. He is going to, one by one, attempt to cast Friends on as many of these people as he can with his cantrip.
They would remember that, right?
Friends? I don't think they do. Let me verify that before I roll it.
What's guidance again?
Yeah, don't cast it, Brandon. When the spell ends, the creature realizes that you use magic to influence it and becomes hostile.
Yeah, it would. Okay, so... Y'all dug a deep hole on this one.
Record scratch. Probably wondering how I got into this situation.
Campaign ends in 2. Fucking.
Can we use our charisma?
Y'all have already tried. Well,
Alright, so we can't talk our way out of it. We can't fight our way out of it, so let's just
the only
GG
one of you who hasn't tried talking to them has been Ninsis.
Alright.
He's
Alright,
going
fine.
to-
I yell.
No,
No.
you say nothing. Ninsis is saying something. How would Hawk word this?
The only thing I have left is intimidation.
I'll stay on your shoulders.
If whatever Nensa said, I got one out because I haven't actually rolled for charisma yet. I've just tried to dodge, duck, tackle, and fail at everything.
Dip, duck, dodge, dip, and duck.
But I haven't
Alright.
rolled for charisma yet. So
Ninsis is gonna walk up into the middle here. Just lets out a long sigh. Guys, it's okay. These travelers are a bit on the stupid side. Excuse the one in the smelly rags there. He doesn't know what he's talking about. These let's see.
I have a feeling you can't say anything that was already said.
Well, he's playing up the they don't know what the fuck they're doing card. They're very misunderstood and hoping for a good roll.
It's true. Nobody truly understands me as of my backstory.
Well, I mean, all I know about you is you cut goblins to pieces and you try to burn shit down, so...
Tell you what, I'm gonna make a insight check for Ninsis real quick to see what he sees as the reaction of the crowd.
14.
14 plus... Fuck, -1. He sees they're pissed, and they're pissed at y'all.
That was his what insight?
That was insight. He has -1, so he's at 13. If he had a +1, he would have gained more knowledge on them. These guys aren't trying to hurt y'all. They're not from here. They don't understand how these little towns work. It's okay. Go back to your shops. I'll talk to them. I'll get this settled. And he's going to start off with a charisma persuasion roll against Baron. He succeeds. The first guard.
Nope.
+3. Does not. Second guard. So I'm going to erase these as I go, just so I don't forget. Second guard. Success. Third guard. Did that just land? Really?
We'll take the 5.
I'm kind of impressed at that. Rerolling. Failed. Fourth guard. Failed. Innkeeper. Success. Dude carrying the bucket. This is going to be a higher DC. Since Soda did try to tackle him. Or succeeded in tackling him. That would have failed either way. The dude who is currently on top of Soda. Failed. Next guy. Failed. And failed. Wow. 1 out of the entire thing.
2. Innkeeper and this guy.
Oh, did you get that one?
And the Baron, right?
And the Baron got him, yeah. So, not a whole lot, but some.
Okay.
So he gets individual rolls, and we get one roll for everybody.
These people actually know him on an individual basis, so I'm seeing what their reaction is toward him. They don't know any of y'all, except kind of Soda.
Can I do my charisma check now?
What would you like to do? What do you say?
I like to yell, everybody stop. And I say, okay, it was me. I started the fire. We need to gather everyone's attention. I know it wasn't the right way to do it, but it wasn't these guys' fault. I acted alone. It was me.
Times are desperate.
So that's what I say to the crowd.
Okay. I'll give you the option on this. Do you want one roll or individuals?
Risk it all, bro.
This is going to be a lower DC than what Hendo had, than what Hawk had, because they can see you're starting to fess up to what you did. They're not happy with you. They still view you as a threat.
Alright, one roll to rule them all.
We're all
Okay,
fucked.
DC 10.
Yay!
I have a +2 to charisma.
Okay.
And then for persuasion, I have +4. So,
Okay. The ones that have their weapons held, they lowered them a little bit. Still holding them, still looking at you intently. Not walking towards you anymore. The dude who tackled is now stood back up. He's going to make an attack roll on you real quick. He's going to, since you're laying down, he's going to try to kick you right on the top of the head.
Oh, man.
What's your DC or AC?
my what?
What's your AC?
He's 14.
14.
It hits. So
Don't you get advantage because he's prone?
he would. Let's hope he doesn't crit.
Fuck you guys.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
So he hits. He's going to do 1d4.
Does the 12 hit me?
1d4 plus 1 bludgeoning damage.
Dude, he just kicked you in the fucking face.
You take
for
2
real.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Thank God.
And this guy goes over toward the fire. He was caught up in everything. He hasn't seen it go out. Just checking to make sure everything's safe over there.
Let's just let the whole village take turns kicking soda.
Until I die.
I mean, I'll bring you back.
Okay, so what the fuck?
We gotta wrap this thing up though pretty soon here, guys.
Yeah, thanks for fucking this whole story. You just got
Oh
fucking.
yeah, shit. Okay, do we want to just stop it there and I'll save this map as is?
Oh my god, can we just wrap this up so we don't gotta do this tomorrow?
There's
Next
going to be
week's
quite a bit more dialogue with this, I imagine.
Oh my god, yeah, we're wrapping it up then. It's 1:20.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and save it as is and we'll continue next time.
My last action is to end with a facepalm.
More like, "Arr, my nose!"
So is this a long rest, right?
No, it is no rest.
Why can't I rest? Why can't I make my action to go somewhere and sleep?
I may have
We're surrounded.
in combat.
God damn it. Fucking son of a soda, you son of a bitch, you Canadian.
So-
the
Hey,
fuck out of us.
hey,
To rest?
where the fuck was your persuasion rolls? That's what I want to know.